City fans celebrate. Would you believe it? Manchester City have one hand on the FA Cup.
It's finished at Sunderland. Manchester United have done all they can. That Rooney goal was enough for the 3 points. Manchester City are still alive here. Balotelli, Aguero! Watch it, drink it in. De Bruyne. Gundogan again. The king of comebacks.
There's a good try. Oh, incredible. Ilkay Gundogan. Right from the start. That is stunning.
They've done it! They've done it! Manchester City have done it! Once, twice, 3 times the champion! Champions of Europe finally! History made in Istanbul! The treble complete!
History makers. For the first time ever, an English club have won 4 titles in a row.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Typical City. Another stream, another hopeful 3 points for Manchester City. We gotta win this. We've gotta win this because this is bounce back time. It's time to bounce back. Sunderland. Not the result we wanted. This is the opportunity to bounce back from that and stop it becoming something. Do you know what I mean? Stop it at the source. We had a bit of a blunder against Sunderland. Not our greatest performance, but it was following 8 wins in a row. 8 wins in a row, a draw. We can then call that day a bad day at the office. One of them days. One of them days we can call it, you know, if we beat Chelsea. If we don't beat Chelsea and we drop more points in this title race against the Chelsea side that's good on paper in terms of the front four, I would say. There's goals in that front four. There's still going to be a very, very dangerous side, but there's a bit of, there's a back narrative. There's a side quest going on for Chelsea right now. You know, in terms of figuring out who the hell they are. What are they trying to become? Do you know what I mean? But hope everyone's good. Hope you're well. Make sure you're hitting that like button if you haven't already. Let's say, who's in here? Who have we got in here? Have I just skipped over? No, there we go. Footy Edits, good to see you, mate. Come on, City. Murlog, actually feeling very confident for this one as we have a really good record against Chelsea at the Etihad. Hopefully we keep the pressure on Arsenal and dispatch Chelsea. Going 4-1 City win. Bring up the fart gun. I might do. It's over there. Can you see it? It's just there. That's it there. Anyway, Phil, good to see you, mate. Hello, Jonny. Hello, everyone. After yesterday's Arsenal result, it's a win over Chelsea or nothing despite the 7-point gap. I'm confident of a solid win for us today. A defiant 3-0 win for City. Yeah, man. Take any win today, mate. I really would. Good morning, church. Well, it's good afternoon. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Good morning, says church. The pensioners are going to feel a whole lot older after today's hammering. 6-0 to the hyper-prodigious sky blue juggernaut. You know it makes sense. Big up, church, mate. Imagine a 6. We've put 6 past Chelsea pretty recently. You know, under the Aguero. Was that 6? I remember a big scoreline against Chelsea. David Luiz, Sergio Aguero screamer. if I remember right. Was that 6 that day? I'm not sure it was 6. Was it 6? It might have been 5. I can't remember. Big up MCFC lads, 93-20. I was going to say 20 other number then, but good morning, Blues. What's the score prediction, guys? I've said 3-0 just for the fact they've got a new manager. Yeah, man. Callum McFarlane. Not surprised he's gone with the youth, because we'll talk about that in a minute. Teal doesn't see that Arsenal are going to be dropping any more points. As for City, we still get bullied against more physical teams. I do see Arsenal dropping more points. I definitely see that happening. Are you suggesting that they're going to go on a winning streak and win every game? They must drop points at some point. They will. There's half a season to go, mate. They're definitely going to drop points. I agree with the bullied against some physical teams, though. At times we have been. But, you know, we've tried to make it more about not physical, like strength, more about pace, haven't we? By luring them out and finding gaps in behind. And if we enter into a low block, then it doesn't really become a physical battle. It becomes a attack versus defence, and, you know, that physical midfield battle you're talking about, presumably. We're going to be in for it today with Enzo, who's not, you know, he's tough, but Reece James as well. He's going to be a physical attribute for Chelsea to make use of in that midfield for them. Rockstar, good to see you. Hello, Jonny. Hello, chat. Feeling confident today. Our second half performance against Sunderland, though we didn't score, makes me feel optimistic. And of course, Rodri's return. Yeah, man, the second half we were good. We created. We weren't good. I think that's a bit of a stretch, but I do think we created enough to win the game. And it could well have been one of those games where you go, scabby little 1-0, but you take it, sort of thing. A 0-0. It felt like a reflection of our finishing, really. It felt like we got what we deserved because we didn't put it in the back of the net. So I don't feel like we were hard done by, like we should have won or anything like that against Sunderland. But I definitely feel like we could easily have won on another day, you know. When you've got to take our chances. You know, we got a nice early goal today would be brilliant. It would be brilliant, man, to set what that Bernardo Silva goal would have done. You know, it would have been amazing. We'd have been able to chill. Sunderland would have had to take more risks, more gaps, more chances, probably win the game by more than 1-0 had that gone in the back of the net. But, I mean, ifs, buts and maybes. James, good to see you. Just give me a win. That's all I'm asking for. Me too, mate. Me too. Marizi, good to see you, mate. Over the bar. Indeed. Hopefully plenty of Chelsea shots over the bar today. SRP, Haaland redemption coming. Yeah, mate. Hopefully, mate. Alaric, 4:30 a.m. start for you, mate. Crikey O'Reilly. Nico O'Reilly, he's playing. Hope I can wake up. City will be hungry. Great game incoming, mate. Good to see you. Zen, easy game. This with Chelsea's new manager and Caicedo out. I see an easy win for the Blues. Easy, but it finishes 2-0. So it can't have been that easy. But I know what you mean. It's favourable. The circumstances are favourable. I wouldn't go as far to say it's easy, because I think, you know, let's go through the teams and I'll tell you why it's not easy, because of Chelsea's front four is why it's not going to be easy. Esteval, Cole Palmer, Neto and João Pedro. That's dangerous. Very, very dangerous. I know people are having a bit of a pop at Chelsea right now and they're not, you know, flavour of the month, but they are. Those are some dangerous players, mate. Very dangerous players. Esteval as well. I'm not surprised he's gone with him. He's gone with Achampong, which I thought he would have done. I never thought about the fact that McFarlane came through the youth academy. Apparently, he had to have a new ID made for him. Because at Chelsea, there's the first team, and they're under a certain restrictions of security. And then there's the academy, and they've got their own security, a different system, and the two must not intertwine. And as a result of that, Callum McFarlane needed a new ID being printed out for him so he could get into the first team. So with that in mind, that's a perfectly irrelevant anecdote for you there, but the side note is the fact that he came from the youth. So with that in mind, he's going to be trusting youth more, isn't he? Not a surprise then to see Esteval start. Well, obviously every Chelsea fan wants him to start. I think even neutrals, when we're not against Chelsea, want Esteval to start because he's exciting. He looks like a talent, man. Like, it's a shame we're going up against him today, because I mean, if he does what he's shown glimpses of that he can do this season already, then we've got a game on our hands here, man. Nico O'Reilly, if Esteval's coming down that right, which I think he might be doing. Nico O'Reilly's got a job on his hands today, man. And Neto on the other side, we know what he's capable of. A little bit end product here and there. Sometimes it works. He's a bit, hot one day, blowing cold the next. I just think long term, Neto is a good player for Chelsea, he is. And João Pedro holds the ball up well and brings those two players I've just been talking about into the gameplay. And then, of course, the one that you don't want on the edge of the area with a free shot and goal is Cole Palmer. And he's playing in the number 10 position, most likely. So we've got our work cut out for us today, man. I wouldn't go as far to say it's easy, but the circumstances, off the pitch. How do they feel? Those players on paper, those names, those Chelsea players, on paper, scary, to be honest, those front four. I think that's a very dangerous front four. But how do they feel? You know, that's everything in football. How do you feel? That's everything. Emotions. What's your emotions right now? Have you got footballing intelligence and emotional intelligence? Because those two things are very different. And have they got the emotions under control, considering Maresca gone? And, times have changed at Chelsea. But good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Good to see Tuna, Jason as well. I can't speak to everyone in one go, but good to see you, Mullet, as well. Good to see you. Yeah, Zen, I agree, mate. I think he's dangerous. Good to see you, Kevin. Good to see Rodri as well. Starting, just hope he can get through the 90. Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate. That's my concern for this game. That is my concern. Reagan with the music, and I feel like I want to say hi to everyone, man. I just, you got to be realistic about it, haven't you? I just can't, unfortunately. But hope you're good, Tiny Mighty. Let's go, mate. Come on. Right. I was just about to go in with a bit of confidence, a bit of positivity. I was about to rub my hands together and go, right, come on, lads. This is a big one. We're going to do this. And Ryan's like, I feel a bit sick. I'm not feeling well, lads. I'm not feeling this one today. I feel a bit sick. Come on, Ryan. Let's be having him. Where's the clock gone? There it is. I always move it about. Make sure you're hitting that like button. And if you're interested in following the channel and becoming a member, you can do that with the pinned comment of the chat at the top. Click that link. It'll give you options to become a member. And those options grant you my respect and undying love. I'm not sure you want that, to be honest. But you also get access to emojis as well, which is like most of the City players. My face, good old Jeff as well. Jeff is a legend in the chat. He gets his own emoji. He's that much of a don around here. But yeah, and subscribe if you haven't done that already. But yeah, easiest thing to do is hit that like button. I do love you, mate. Of course I love you, man. Absolutely love you. Oh, you remember? That's why, of course. Yeah, there you go. You got it. Big up, Curtis. Good to see you as well. True Blue Tie. Hope you're good, mate. Hope you're good. Go and subscribe. Type in True Blue Tie. I know you're making a YouTube channel. You're trying some content, mate. I know you're giving it a go. So go and subscribe to True Blue Tie, mate. Show him some love. Another City content creator that's dabbling in the content community world for Manchester City. I know I wanted people to help me find subscribers when I started. So go and do him a favour and help him get off the ground. Give him your opinions and all that. Steve, how are you feeling today? You want some smiles today? You want some smiles, Steve? How's the audio, Steve? How is it all going? I know you... I'm on to you, Steve. I am on to you, mate. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Cheers, everybody. Right. That is the face of a manager that I do not recognise. That man, of course, is McFarlane. Do you reckon he's like MacGyver off The Simpsons? McFarlane. And that's going to be our life tonight. That's going to be our dreams tonight. Hopefully we win this game, lads, because City... Right, well, teams, before I waffle on anymore. Mullet, I've seen it, mate. I'll get to it, mate. Give us a sec, just doing the teams. So, yeah, Robert Sanchez, though. Didn't mention that. Chelsea, no Sanchez. Out injured, which is a big blow for them. I don't think he's the best keeper in the world, in all honesty. I think he's got an absolute howler in him. We saw that last season when he ran out into no man's land and Haaland dinked it over him. No need for him to come out. Punished him. He's not the first mistake he made last season. I don't think it'll be the last mistake he makes in a Chelsea shirt. Unless he's injured because of the January transfer market. Maybe not. Don't know. Maybe he's legit injured. But Jorgensen goes in between the sticks. Action the inexperienced 19-year-old Action at right back. I've written Chalobah for some reason. That's because the G is next to the H. That should say Chalobah, but Chalobah is the new name for Chalobah. Chalobah. Buddy. Oh, I thought I'd written Buddy as shite then. That would have been perfect, but because Because there was a little, it's a Word document I've got here, just to give you an insight into behind the scenes. I had a little red line under it, like you don't know how to spell, you moron. One of them messages. And it's spelled exactly how you spell Badiashile. But because it was red, I had to zoom in and I thought it said Badiashite. That would have been brilliant. Gusto, no misspelling that. Reece James, Enzo Fernandez, Esteval Palmer, Neto and Pedro complete the 11. Big Don, Manchester City, of course. Donnarumma between the sticks. Yellow cards, I think, are allowed now. So I think they've all been wiped from this point on. So I want a bit of this from Donnarumma today. I want a bit of this. Mouthing off. Get himself booked. No 2 yellow cards, but like, come on. Donnarumma, Nunes, Diaz, Vardiol and O'Reilly, the familiar back four that we've grown to quite like as a Manchester City. I presume you do anyway. I do. As a Manchester City fan, I presume you do as well. Of course, we're in third right now because Villa, of course, won yesterday, 1 point ahead. 7 points behind Arsenal, though. Needs to get that second place back, claw it back to 4 points. Reinders and Rodri and Bernardo Silva. Rodri, of course, is in that midfield with the absence of Nico Gonzalez, who is not even on the bench. Neither is Savinho. Those two, as suspected, those injuries are enough to keep them out of the starting 11 for this game. Foden, Haaland and Cherki. So if you're worried about Chelsea's front four, how about that for a front three? Because I think they've got more worries than we've got. But we've got to do our business, man. We've got to do the jobs today, man. Good to see you, Mullet. How you doing, mate? Manager comparison, Pep. 1,011 games managed. 3 Champions Leagues. 6 Prems. 3 La Ligas. 3 Bundesligas. 3 World Best Coach. Chelsea manager. 0 games managed. 1-0. That's just, you just know it's coming, mate. I thought we were going somewhere. I thought you were about to bully someone. I thought like someone's like, this is going to be all about how good Pep is. Someone's getting nailed here at the end of this. It's us. It's City. Mullet's done us. A bit of self-deprecation there from Mullet. Shall I sit here for the whole thing? Just a floating head. Yeah, we got the Oil Club hoodie back on, which I thought about 5 minutes before I went live. I was like, maybe this is the reason we drew to Sunderland. Do you like my suspicious cat eyes? Incredibly suspicious. Yeah, man. Better not happen. I can't be doing with that. Big up for the super chat, though, mate. Cannot be doing with that. Oh, man. Raymad, good to see you, mate. Haaland hat-trick today. Would love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, man. I think he needs to bounce back, actually, because he's part of the reason. A big factor as to why we lost. Display is taken. Jonny, today's my birthday. Hoping for a win. Happy birthday to you, sir. Big up to you, man. Happy birthday. Hope you have a good one. How old are you? Yeah, please don't hit them over the bar, man. Yeah, that's it, basically. Just hit the target. Just hit the target. Yeah, big up. Mullets dropping happy birthdays, man. Look at the love, man. You're getting some love. Love to see it. Love to see it. Cherky masterclass would be nice. Ketchup is goat. Is it, though? I think it might be. Yeah, as a sauce. I think for my favourite dipping sauce, I think ketchup might be up there. I think it might be number 1. Yeah, man. They're the 2 Peps, and there's Colo. Pep and Pep. I only saw a minute of it because I had to turn it off. But there was a video on Sky Sports Premier League website, if you're interested in seeing it, where Pep sat down and had a chat, spoke about Pep, the other Pep Linders, and his admiration for him and what an effect he's had. So, man, yeah, I'm hoping those two can provide some serious tactical ingenuity over the course of this season and bag us some silverware, man. We need it. Ketchup is vile. Sweet chili sauce. Sky Sports Premier League, mate. Chili sauce, Thai chili sauce, do you reckon? It's all right. For like dipping chips, like the most What do you reckon is the most versatile sauce? Like ketchup or mayo? I think those are the most popular, those two. Barbecue sauce, it's got its limits. I quite like barbecue sauce for dipping crusts. Anyway, you're my favourite ref, Jonny. Your favourite ref, Jonny, Michael Oliver, haha. I thought you said I'm your favourite ref. I've refereed a game before, by the way. Kids game. Got told to shut up by this, 9-year-old. Proper mouth. You feel it, man. At any level. Imagine going at, the full Premier League level being a referee. Would you be a referee? Have you ever thought about what the life of a referee would be like? You'd get reasonably well paid, man. Obviously, you're not getting anywhere near what a football player is on. Respect to Ricky Hatton, by the way. I didn't realise they were doing this. Remembering the hitman. Legend, man. Absolute legend. Rest in peace, Ricky Hatton. Yeah, so lots to get excited about for this game, man, because, Michael Oliver's one of them. Yeah, if he is what everyone says he is, then we've got this in the bag, mate. This is already won. If Michael Oliver is the corrupt, easily persuaded, morally malleable Michael Oliver, that's his nickname. Michael Morally Malleable Oliver, that's his nickname. Yeah, man. Hopefully he can just flash. Because Chelsea have not been shy of red cards this season, have they, man? They've been enjoying a fair few red cards. So, hopefully another today, because City against 10 men, we rarely go up against 10 men. And when we do, I can't think of a time we've not won. So, yeah, I just want to win today, man. I just want to get this win. 3 points is what we want, man. Jammy, jam, 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 jammy, jam, jam. Says Haaland and Foden for the 2 goals. 2-0 win then, presumably. Yeah, that's a safe bet. Well, I didn't even give you my prediction in my preview. I gave you a preview. I forgot to give you my actual scoreline. I'm going to go 3-1. I feel like this Chelsea side's got enough firepower to score a goal today. I just feel like we need to score first. And I always feel like that. That's one of my priorities in watching City, scoring first. You'll hear me say that a lot. I just feel like it's super important, especially this particular City side compared to previous sides. 3 years ago, it didn't really bother me. There was a season. What season was it where we always went 1-0 down and then came back? Every time, to the point where it was like, I actually don't mind it anymore because we were absolutely going to come back from this regardless of who the opponent is. Now I'm just not sure we've got that, We're more likely to go 2-0 down than bring it back to 2-1. This City side. I mean, the last 2 months, different. But over the last year and a half, I would say, yeah, we're not quite as mentally strong as we have been in previous seasons. But the game's about to get underway. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Are you ready? Come on, City. Cole Palmer to kick us off. And he's done it. He's done it. He's kicked the ball. That means the game is underway. Come on, City. Long ball from Jorgensen. Immediately won by Ruben Diaz. Rodri. Back to Donnarumma. One for him to control. Nice. Lovely from Donnarumma. Poor touch from O'Reilly. But the second one's even better. Much better. Nearly into the footpath of Reinders, who was marauding down that left-hand side. Good play from Donnarumma in particular in that situation. Because I thought that was a difficult ball to control. And then an even harder ball to find Nico O'Reilly. It was perfect. Great stuff from Donnarumma. Good to see you, Isa. I could put Sriracha's ketchup on anything. Yeah, I'm not a great connoisseur of... I opened up a can of worms here because I don't actually know many sauces. I was going off ketchup and mayo. You guys, it's like the flag thing again. Oh, name any flag, I'll get it. And then you all brought out the weirdest, most obscure flags. Normal, because it's like, let's be fair, just because you've got a weird-looking flag doesn't mean anything. It's just, one of them things. Just like, I wasn't familiar with your flag and all the ones you put in the chat. Same with this. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I know ketchup and... I know ketchup and mayo. That's it. And barbecue sauce. There is others, obviously, but like... aioli. My missus has started getting me into that. That's a nice dip for pizza crusts. It is, man. Like I like American mustard. I don't like English mustard, even though I'm English. It's mad that, isn't it? Because it's too much of a kick to the fucking tonsils. English mustard, it beats the shit out of your throat. I don't appreciate it. Whereas American mustard's a little bit more forgiving and it's a bit sweeter. Yeah, I'm not a big spice fan. Not a big spice fan. Yeah, don't like it. Do you know what I mean? In India, apparently, the spicier the curry, the worse the meat. The reason that it was so spicy is because, if you're from India and you're in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's to hide the quality of the meat, apparently. Like Vindaloo, that's straight up English, isn't it? Chelsea are in here. Tackled by Bernardo Silva. Corner ball to Chelsea. We need to improve, lads, because that 2 minutes was a little bit bitty. Chelsea have got a corner from it. That's what we do, mate. Do you reckon they're going to do that at City now? At the stadium? Just, sorry, we've run out of ketchup. Because we had blue ketchup. I went there for that Manchester derby. That was embarrassing. Blue ketchup. Didn't feel right. But having a pot of oil just instead. Just here's some oil. Dip your chips in that. Ball in. Flicked on. No. Cleared off the line by Vardy. It's going to be on the rebound. Free kick on Donnarumma, though. Well done, Michael Oliver. Worth every penny. Michael Oliver. That's good on the burgers. I have tried ranch on burgers. The City, the football club, Manchester City, that's who. And they'll never do it again. It's a bit... what do you think to this start? 3 minutes in, it's a bit... We haven't even got into their half yet. Good play from Donnarumma, though, into Bernardo Silva again. Rodri bringing it forward. Got his head up as usual. Good to see him start, man. I'm hoping he can last the full 90, like Kevin said at the beginning, man. It's so important for us to maintain his fitness. It's stupidly important. Let me ask you a question. What would you rather happen? Would you rather win this game, but Rodri gets injured, and we have to spend the next 5 games without a defensive midfielder? Or we draw this game and Rodri stays fit and Nico Gonzalez comes back next week and we can rotate? What would you rather? Because 5 games without a defensive midfielder, we're not winning. We're dropping mega points, I'm telling you now. We are dropping mega points. Whereas we dropped 2 today, I would much rather have those 2 available to us and go on a bit of a winning streak after that, you know? I'm not wishing for injuries, mate. I'm just paranoid. I'm obviously not wishing for injuries. That's the last thing I want to happen. Yeah, I'll take the draw, man. I think most of you are in agreement. I know, some take the win. I'll take the draw. Yeah, man. You just don't want to answer. Big up Ryan, man. Good ball. Good ball. Reinders holding it up. Claims for a handball not given. Bernardo Silva. Given. Handball given eventually. What was that? Was that the Lino giving it? Because it wasn't Michael Oliver. Because we've paid him. So, couldn't have been him. Do we have to start paying linesmen now as well? Right, fine. Get the checkbook out for the linos as well. No fucking problem. Big up, Leon. I'm good, mate. How are you? I'm good. But yeah, man, come on, Rodri. Stay fit. Good game. I'd love a goal, wouldn't you? Do you remember that he scored a banger? Well, it wasn't a banger. He took a bit of a deflection, but it was just like smash it and hope for the best. Other end of the pitch against Chelsea. Was that 2 seasons ago? I think that was in the 23-24 season. That's a foul. Well done, Michael Oliver. Yeah, it's been snowing in Manchester. It's snowing now as well on the pitch. Yeah, I think so. Good play this. Building up. We've forced Chelsea back. Gvardiol. Deep cross. No, it's nowhere near Foden. Straight into the hands of Jorgensen. Don't know much about Jorgensen, do you, chat? Can anyone tell me anything about him? I don't know much about him, to be honest. Hey, good tackle. Nico O'Reilly's taking it off Cole Palmer. Careful, Reinders. Careful. Well done, mate. Back to your own... Back to start. Starting with Ruben Diaz again. Good tackle, that, from Nico O'Reilly. He's terrible, really. Nico O'Reilly to the byline. Has to hook it back on the volley cross. Haaland cushions it down. Looking for Reinders, I think he was. He's advanced, isn't he, Reinders? He's high up the pitch. No interest in getting back either. He's still the furthest player up the pitch. We've got Cherky much deeper than most people would probably want him to be. He's advancing now, though. I think it might have been circumstantial, but... Fonen's the deep layer. He's the deep playmaker here. Reinders is further up the pitch. He's tried to do a little bit of one-touch football in the middle there to send Haaland through. Overhits it, though, straight through to Jorgensen. I can't do that, mate. I'll get copyrighted and just shut down and the stream just gets ended. Unfortunately, mate, I'll just like... Pfft. And I'd probably get in a bit of trouble too, mate. I can't do it. Offside, ref. Offside. Yeah, flag goes up. $79 isn't bad, is it, on FIFA? It's not trash, is it? As a 79 rating. It's not, like, great. But, yeah, I will. Get charged. Do it for the bants. Knock on the door. Copyright infringement, £3,000 ban. Fine, and a ban. It will be on YouTube. All for the bants. Hey, good ball. Good ball to Reinders. Thought about the volley, but did the right thing there. Held on to it instead, because it wasn't really on that. Cherky, good feet. Out to Nico O'Reilly. Back to Cherky. Cherky trying to thread the eye of the needle. Didn't come off, but he gets the ball back. Gvardiol into Rodri. Diaz. Pushes it out wide to Bernardo Silva, who's maintaining our width. Not a fan of it, but he's there. Nunes. Back to Bernardo Silva. Is he onside? He is. Chelsea's arms went up in the air. A little dink over the top. He's never going to get on the end of that. This is the weak spot to Bernardo Silva's game, man. He always has been. He's never really been one to like outmuscle anybody, and that sort of move, asking him to beat someone in a foot race, it's just no point. Give it to his feet. He doesn't want to run onto anything, to Bernardo Silva. You know what I mean? He wants it to his feet, and he'll give it someone else. He'll lay it out in front of that player, whether it's a through ball or straight to feet. But Bernardo Silva doesn't want anything pushed in front of him that he's got to chase like that. He's got no chance. Chelsea trying to play out from the back. Good tackle from Rodri, though. Cole Palmer's big, long legs are looping it up in the air. We've got it back, though. Cherky can bring it forward. Now here's Cherky. He's beating his man, which was Enzo Fernandez. He beats another one, but that's a foul. Reece James foul on Cherky. Shooting distance, potentially. Would take an absolute banger to score from here. But it's possibly in shooting distance, this. Might need to go for power over accuracy from here, though. Looking forward to Semenyo, Ryan. Can't wait, mate. Just, I think we need to add in. My only concern has ever been, and I feel that there is other levels to this game, and I feel like Semenyo's an unbelievable sign. It'd be really, really good for this particular season as well. But I just feel Elise, man, is the one I really want. That's like, I've just got my heart set on that, unfortunately. Which is why I'm a bit like dubious about the whole thing of Semenyo coming to City if it means we don't go for Elise. If we lose Bob and Savinho and replace them with Semenyo and Elise, then I'll run down the street with naked, mate. I will. I'll be absolutely over the moon with that. Not sure they're going to shoot from here. Cherky and Foden standing over it. Hand in the air from Cherky. Does a little dink. Oh, it wasn't a bad ball as well, you know, because if that got through to Diaz, he was getting a shot on goal, potentially. Chelsea's defending for that free kick was really poor. You know, it's good for Enzo Fernandez to get a foot on it, but like the ease to dink that. To be honest, am I being harsh on Chelsea? Is that more just such a delicious ball from Cherky to get it over the wall and get it so quickly down into like a pocket of space where the keeper daren't come for that? Forcing the defenders to do something with it at least. Corner ball. Bernardo Silva doing the wind-up stuff. Oh, little plan here for Bernardo Silva. Looked like a plan, that. Did you see that? Did you see what Bernardo Silva was doing? He ran in front of the keeper then, in front of Jorgensen. But then he suddenly ran to the penalty spot. Normally, he'd been getting in the way of the keeper. We saw it against Sunderland. He ended up getting a touch on the ball to put it into the back of the Sunderland net, but was offside because he was so close to the keeper and Sunderland had pushed out. But this case, Bernardo Silva was doing exactly that to begin with, but before the ball was whipped in, he sprinted out to the penalty spot, and I think they were aiming for his head. And I just think Cherky gets it wrong. I think they were, because Bernardo Silva was free on the penalty spot, and if the cross was good and right onto his head, he was getting a free header then. But the execution of the cross from Cherky just wasn't accurate enough. We've taken control of this game. Hopefully it's not temporary. But that first couple of minutes where Chelsea had us not pinned back, but there was a little bit of uncertainty around the start. City have calmed themselves down a little bit in this game here. 13 minutes in. And we are dominating the ball. Not really created anything clear-cut yet. But we're in control of this football match, man. Happy birthday, mate. Have a good one. Happy birthday. Bernardo Silva cuts it back. First time cross from Nunes. Who's onside? No one. They were all coming back. Because they wanted it from the first time from Bernardo Silva. They'd all gone in for the cross from Bernardo Silva. But he decided to cut it back. Oh, that's a good ball to João Pedro, but his touch lets him down and Vardiol can take it off him. Nunes, halfway line. Over to Vardiol, dinks one, poorly. Out for a throw-in. Because Reinders is, that's the answer to that one. Because, fucking chair, man. Because Reinders is starting. Personally, I would have gone with what if you're wanting Doku to start, I would have liked to have seen Foden playing in the role that he's playing in. But Reinders is playing high up the pitch in this game. If you look where his position is, look at him right now. If you're watching it, if you're in time with me, look at Reinders. He's higher than Haaland. Look at how he is. He's just come onto your screen now. Foden's more of an 8 at the minute. It's very versatile because Cherky's down here on the right side now. As always, the positions are fluid and they move about frequently. But ultimately, you're not seeing Reinders in an 8 here. He's playing way closer to a 10, if anything. Inside left, Reinders. Foden's got a bit more freedom. He's drifting about. Cherky's on the inside right. But again, he's got a bit more freedom. Because he's now on the right here. But Gusto's intercepted that. Space here for Enzo Fernandez. Rodri gets across to slow him down. Good tackle from Nunes. Is that a Chelsea throw? It is. I'm looking forward to Semenyu's long throws. I really am. Because I think that's a weapon we could make good use of, you know. Because we saw it against... we see it against Arsenal. We've seen it all season, really, haven't we? Semenyu's long throw. It's such a... It's back in fashion, isn't it? Long throw-ins. Big up Jorginho. He's back. He's back. He's calmed down. He's forgiven me. He's forgiven me. The bromance is back. Good to see you, man. Hope you're good, mate. You picked up the win as well. We finished 2-0. I had to stop checking the results. In fact, I went live without knowing what Liverpool's result was. Foden, good play. Good play. That's a foul referee. Esteval brings down Foden. Is that a yellow card? To be honest, Foden was trying to come away with it there. So I missed the Liverpool game. It was 2-2. Yeah, it finished 2-2. 4-2. Brentford beat Everton. Away at Everton as well. Newcastle beat Palace 2-0. Spurs 1-0 up. Draw 1-1 to Sunderland. Fulham 2. Liverpool 2. And, of course, we're the final game of the weekend. But, yeah, man. I've not seen it, mate. I've heard like murmurings. That's it, mate. I need to see it. I agree. Excellent advice from he who dares. Superb advice. Get him into the bloody dressing room right now. Someone needs to have a word with Pep. Score a bloody goal. I agree. It would be fantastic. Nunes has lost his... Well, he won the first tackle, but couldn't win that one. Rodri's got to get back here. João Pedro. Rodri gets across. Well played, Rodri. Went through a tackle there as well. He's going to open up the joints, that is. He's opening up the joints. Seemed fine. Rode it, no problem. Bernardo Silva wants the throw and he gets it. Deep in our own half. He needed it there because it was a giveaway otherwise. I know, mate. I'm going to be hateful. Big up, Mark. Legend for 3 months. Typical City legend. Anyone else wants to become a member like Mark, you can do so by hitting the link in the pinned comment of the chat. We'll get the 3 points today. I feel like that's a more likely outcome. I agree with you. But it's not going to be easy. 18 minutes in. Chelsea haven't created anything, neither have we really, so we look like the more controlled side. They're the side that seems to want to be a bit more transitional. Sloppy from Vardiol. That's not the first time either. One to O'Reilly over the top's given away. Really sloppy. We're in trouble here now. Neto, one-on-one with Nunes. City have got 5 players back against 4, but late arrivals. Ball across. No! Esteval blocked. Clear it. Well done, Rangers, but Josko! Come on, big man! You've been doing brilliant lately. The last couple of games, Josko's been brilliant, man. But that was sloppy and costly. Very, very nearly were we 1-0 down there. Cleared by Josko. That's better, mate. He's been playing brilliant lately. Well, over the course of the season, I think Josko's been up and down. That's a good ball, that. Rangers has found a pocket here. City with the first opportunity to break with space. Ball across here to Foden. Can he control it? Yes, he can. Well played, Foden. Foden, wide! Wants the corner. But what a goal that would have been. One end to the other. One long ball over the top here. Great stuff. Is that Rodri or Diaz? I think it's Diaz. But he finds Jonny Reinders, who's galloping down that left-hand side. Slows it down. Great ball into Foden. Foden's touch is brilliant, man, because that's so difficult to not only control, but control and then be able to get a second touch. And he knocks it round Gusto, who stretches for it. If he he's lucky that he didn't connect with Foden there because he could be going down and getting a penalty. But then the shot's dragged wide by Foden. Belgian dude, big up, mate. Good to see you. Hope you're good. Just joined the stream. How's the game going so far? Let's hope for a good result. It's going well, mate. It's going very well, Belgian dude. We're 0-0. So I think we can be doing a bit better. But I do think the fact that we're controlling the game is a good sign because I was... hoping that we'd be in control of this game more than... even having said that, the best opportunity of the game really has just come from not controlling the game, losing control of the game, and we get an opportunity of our own because of the space, because we'd handed the control to Chelsea, and then as a result, there was space in behind when they lose the ball, and it's produced our best opportunity. Nico O'Reilly's struggling over there. He's all right. He's claiming he's been stamped on. He's back on his feet, though, but he's not happy. Never seen him complain to a linesman like that before. He's quite a shy guy, isn't he? He keeps himself to himself. But he was pissed off with that one. Man on Josko. Back to Diaz. Jammy Jam Jam, thank you for becoming a member, mate. Big up to you, Jammy Jam Jam, Jammy Jam Jam Jam. Top man. You're a legend, mate. Thank you very much. I didn't think I was going to finish my beer as soon as I did. But it's happened. So you get a backup. 21 minutes in. I'm going to be... You know what's happening. Second half, I'll be disappearing in the second half. There's no two ways about it. I'm definitely going to be having a pee. Multiple. Half time, second half, it's coming. So brace yourself. Right, come on. Ball over the top, Nico O'Reilly. Nods it back. Good ball from Cherky. He's found him, Nico O'Reilly. He's trying to find Haaland, but it was well intercepted by Chalobah. Cherky. Bloody Chalobah. People tuning in like, that guy doesn't know how to pronounce Chalobah. It's Chalobah, mate. I can guarantee. We've got no options, though, have we? We've got no options. I ideally think he should be getting a rest now, because I think he's had a little bit of a dip lately. The last couple of games, he's not playing badly in this game, though. I don't think he's done anything wrong so far in this game. He's actually put in a good couple of tackles. But you're right, if you're talking about previous games, but we can't. We'd have to play Ake at centre-back and Vardy on left-back. That's the only way for me. And of course, when the AFCONs have finished, well played, City. Good pressing this. We're pressing them well. We're not letting them get out like they want to. They are trying to play out from the back and build it up a little bit. But the press is pretty good from City. It's not quite high octane, keep pressing the keeper too much, but it's enough to, once they get out of their defensive third, we're taking it off them before they cross the halfway line, or at least causing them problems. The issue is if they bypass it, which we haven't really witnessed too much of that yet, where they've been able to bypass the press. But it's good. Just need to start creating a bit more now. Christine, good to see you. Jonny off to pee in the garden. That's absolutely right. Second half, though. One for the neighbours to enjoy. Can Bernardo control that? No, he can't. Not an easy one. Oh, in trouble here. It's Diaz. Strong. He's given away a foul, has he? He has, but I'm not sure it was. Diaz's body language to me suggests it was, because normally you'd complain if you didn't think it was. But he seemed to accept the decision there. But good from Diaz to at least get on him, because João Pedro had an opportunity to turn then and cause some problems. Is it me or is Cole Palmer? I daren't say it. I daren't say it because he'll score if he does. Lovely turn from Bernardo Silva. Can he dink this to Haaland? Badia Shields, good clearance there. His awareness to at least prevent that cross from reaching Haaland, because that could have been easy tapping for Haaland if he was able to bring that down on his chest. Good play again from Bernardo Silva. We play on. Reinders, twisting and turning. He keeps going. He's had it taken off him. Achampong out for a corner. Mohamed, good to see you, mate. Member for 2 months. Hi, Jonny. What do you think about Haaland's small decline in his performances lately? And do you think he'll be back to his best this season? Yes, I do. 100% think he will be back to his best. I think it's just temporary in terms of his performances lately. And I think no one is perfect. And the standards he sets put him under unfair scrutiny and expectations to be perfect every game, and he's just not. He's a very... Hang on, let's see this corner because it's a deep one. Rodri's up, challenged by Pedro, and Nico O'Reilly couldn't keep it alive, out for a goal kick to Chelsea. The standards for Haaland are just unfair. They're just unrealistic. They're just, and that's why and he's such a unique, specific tool. He's not like... he's not a penknife, a Swiss Army knife or anything like that. He is a hammer. And you know what to do with a hammer. It's very simple. You smash things with it. It's got one job. You smash things with it. His job is score goals. He's not got versatility. We don't want him to be doing too many other things and dropping too deep, getting too involved. We want him to be on the end of things. And that's why his role in this team is unique. But the job of holding up the ball is still going to be part of his forte, and that's one thing that he has been reasonably good at this season and has declined lately. And that, for me, is the biggest standout drop. Yeah, he's going to miss. He'll score at some point. He will. But the misses aren't always the concern for me. It's more when they're accompanied by poor hold-up play, you know. Because I think the first half of the season overall has been brilliant. The amount of clearances as well, the defensive work that Haaland has done this season has been, it's probably gone unnoticed by most, not City fans, but, you know, rival fans or anyone watching casually. They won't have noticed the defensive work, corners, set pieces, near post, man. The amount of clearances he's got to his name already this season, really good from Haaland. But yeah, we need to see more from him. That's a ball. That's a ball. Reinders, he's in. He dinks it. Haaland, header, wide. Is it a goal kick? It's a corner. It's a corner. But yeah, let's not pretend we've not got the best striker in the world. Do you know what I mean? Look at everyone. Look at everyone. What's everyone doing in football right now? Like, if I'm Newcastle, I'm going signing Voltemada, and I would argue he's been the best number 9 signing out of all the number 9 signings. You look at João Pedro. How well is he doing actually at Chelsea? He's probably going to score now, I've said that. But how well is he actually doing in terms of, like, is he getting anywhere near Haaland? No. Gyökeres, how's he doing? Is he getting anywhere near Haaland? No, not even close. Not even close. You know, everyone wants a number 9. Haaland brought down there. No foul or anything, but Chelsea can bring it away here. No foul, because we don't want any early yellow cards. Cole Palmer again giving it away. I was going to say before, he's not having a great game, but he's been fouled there by Cherki to at least give a bit of breathing room for Chelsea there to get out. But, yeah, I know he's a bit of a 10. You're right, but he's playing as a number 9. Like, I think he probably plays better as a deep, or at least false 9. But who else? There's multiple others. There's loads of number 9s have been signed this season. Yeah. Doing all right. He's doing all right. And the Jesus at Sunderland, you know. The point being is, that wasn't a common trend. This has now become a thing in the last 2 or 3 years where everyone wants a big number 9. You look at the pattern, like Barry at Everton, the big physical guys, Igor, Thiago, you're talking about big guys, like, you know, and Haaland obviously is setting the standard for big, you know what I mean? Well in, Rodri, that's a foul. Well in, Rodri. Oh no, is he injured? How bad is that one? Fuck's sake, Rodri's gone down. Rodri's gone down. Yep, Delat, another one. 100%. I think he's the best one. I think Voltemada's the best one. I've already mentioned him. I think he's the best signing. Oh, it's just on the boot. It's on the top of Rodri's boot. So you're hoping it's nothing to do with any of the problems he's had in the past. But seeing him go down wincing like that is just not a nice sight, is it, man? For fuck's sake, we can do without this. Peter BPM, good to see you, mate. Rodri getting warm. I presume you mean warm, but you said it in an accent. Yeah, I agree, man. That was a booking. That. But not given. Michael Oliver letting it fly. Yeah. Ekatiké's doing well. I think he's one of the better performers. Probably better than Voltemada, to be honest. But again, what are the numbers? Do the numbers get anywhere near Erling Haaland? No. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. And yet, Haaland still somehow gets criticised more than all of the other names I've just mentioned, doesn't he? You know? You got to question human nature at that point, haven't you? Because he's better than all of them. He's miles better than all of them, yet he is criticised way more than... I haven't heard... Sesko. Yeah, exactly. Shite. Absolute shite. And another one. Isak. Yep. Shite. I mean... The number 9, the big number 9, it's back in fashion, but I mean, it's not easy, man. Being a big number 9, you know, because you've got class act defenders in front of you. Cherki just about gets it. Bernardo Silva's feet there. He holds it up and goes into the penalty area. Now he's out of it. He's got to cut it back. Does that. Cherki onto his left foot. Inside to Rodri. Oh, what a ball that is from Rodri. If he's found him and he's onside. Foden with a missed header. I want to see it again. Should he have put that on target? It's offside. Doesn't matter. Wouldn't have counted. But yeah, man. That was good play. Rodri's ball there. Bernardo Silva's got to get back quicker. But that ball there from Rodri's brilliant. Really good. Exactly. Exactly, mate. But like, I mean, you go back, what, 4 or 5 years? It was a smaller number 9. It wasn't. It was more false 9, wasn't it? That was a bit more popular. You had slightly smaller forwards that were, you know, physicality was not an attribute that everyone was bothered about. Diaz. Chelsea are deep here, man. Not quite a low block, but it's deep. They're trying to keep off the edge of their own box at least. But they're being forced back slowly. Aguero and Tevez, man. I love them. I've got a bit of controversy here because I think as a player... Here you go. Nunes. Ball across. Hard and low. Cherky edge of the area on the rebound. He's giving it away though because Enzo Fernandez has nipped in one over the top here. Ruben Diaz has got to win the header and he wins it brilliantly. Gets us out of trouble there. Pep celebrates it. Pep's going like that. He's going fucking mental. Brilliant header from Ruben Diaz. We're on the attack. Cherky comes inside. Terrible. Terrible ball from Cherky. I don't even know who he's looking for there. Just passes it straight to Reece James. It's going to be cleared by Gusto. Oh, he's dummied it. Now he clears it with his right foot. Straight onto Ruben Diaz's head. Rodri brings it down nonchalantly with his chest. Foden gives it away. Needs to do better there, Foden. Needs to do much better. That was easy, mate. You should not be losing the ball there, man. You had a bit of space. For his standards, at least. That was an acres of space for Foden's standards of what he needs. Rodri, he's playing well, man, Rodri. I was going to say, a bit of controversy. I prefer Tevez as a player than Aguero. I think I love Aguero more than Tevez because of the whole narrative, the whole picture, the big picture stuff, what he's done for the club. Aguero is like, yeah, leagues above pretty much everyone at Manchester City, you know, for what he's done. That one moment in particular is just like put you on a pedestal that I don't think will ever be beaten, really, in terms of like stature. But my personal favourite player out of the two, I would go Tevez all day long. All day long. It's just my sort of player. I like a player who just like is tough, works hard. You know, there's no like 95%. There's no off days. You know, it's just 100%. 100% of the time. Do you know what I mean? Non-stop, relentless, I'm going to fucking attack you. Like, regardless of who you are. I'm going to come at you like a steam train. A very little steam train, full of energy. Little engine that could. Tevez, man. Yeah, man. I love him. Fucking love him. Yeah, I like Cavani as well. He was a beast. He was a good player. Regardless of the fact that he ended up at United, he was a good player, man. Foden. Here you go. That should have been O'Reilly's ball there. O'Reilly was ready to go galloping down the left side, but we got another up. Cherky again, giving it away. Well read. Let's say that was a good Enzo Fernandez tackle, but I'm on Cherky watch because he's not having a great 35 minutes at the minute. A few bits of skill that have been given away. A few simple passes have been given away. I mean, Jorgensen, he's had nothing to do so far. I don't feel scared. I don't feel worried. Because I think we're being patient. I think we need to be. But there are moments in this game where we could definitely be better. We could do better than this in certain moments. Foden and Cherky in particular, who we are so dependent on for our creativity, are not really here yet. They've not arrived yet. Bernardo Silva, little step over. Again, another. Bernardo keeps going. Shot! Over the bar. Good effort from Bernardo Silva. That it's over the bar, but I mean the skill. That reminded me of David Silva at Blackpool. That did a little bit. Who remembers that? David Silva's first goal at Blackpool. It's kind of like that, like going back and forth a little bit, but you know, Bernardo Silva doesn't put it in the back of the net. Whereas David Silva just like the way he put that into the back of the net. What a goal that was. Do you remember that? David Silva's first goal for Manchester City was an absolute sensational goal, man. But that was good play from Bernardo Silva to even get this shot there. He was sending Gusto for a hot dog. A couple, to be honest. Not just the one hot dog. Rodri's thinking, fuck it, I'll do it myself. Cuts it back. Foden. On your toes, Foden, man. Rodri, that was a good ball from Rodri. Foden just wasn't on his toes then. Could have got there, Foden, then. Potentially got us a penalty if he was a bit sharper. Because Rodri's cutback was there to be won, but Foden was a bit flat-footed and like, oh, can I get there? You could have done if you were on your toes, mate. I mean, in terms of the neutral, how are you feeling watching this? If there are in Jorginho, I mean, how are you doing, mate, watching this? Is it a bore fest? Because it's very lacking in chances so far, isn't it? What's everyone's New Year's resolutions? Ah, good header. Haaland, space. Get your shot away, lad. Get your shot away. Deflected. Saved by Jorgensen. Deflection. I was thinking that's going to loop over Jorgensen's head. But I think this might be a great save from that shitbag Jorgensen, who's 79 rated on FIFA, so he can't be good, but he's up. Ah, it's a good save, man. One for the cameras, to be honest, because that was flying into that far corner. The deflection took the pace off the shot, but it made it more difficult to save in terms of where it was heading, because it was like looping its fingertip stuff. Wide. Corner ball, though. Could do with a goal, man, before half-time. That would settle the nerves a little bit. Yeah, man, James, good to see you. Ball in from Foden's deep again. Communication, lads! Fucking Rodri and Vardy all getting in each other's way there. Nunes does the right thing, just gets it out for a throw-in on the halfway line. Chelsea looking to go quick because there's still hardly any numbers back. We got to do better than that. Pep's fuming. Look, he's not. That's the sort of complaint you see when it's a fourth official. But he's having a go at his own. Not having a go at his staff. He's complaining about like what were they doing there? What were they doing? Vardy and Rodri like both going for the same ball. Seemed like one off the training ground, one that we benefited from against Forest, if you remember. Same corner, deep, back post. Vardy nods it back to Turkey. This time it's Rodri. Good ball into Haaland. Good ball from Haaland! Off the post! No! Don't be one of them days, man! Don't be one of them days. That would have been a Rodri assist. Nah, man. Off the beans on toast. See, that's what I appreciate about Rodri. You forget, don't you? Seeing him on the pitch again, he just like reminds you. Look at the pace on the pass from Rodri. That is how you pass a ball. You trust your fellow teammates to control it, man. They're not the professional footballers. Some of the passes that have been going on, it's just like tempo. It sets the tempo. Fizzing that ball into Haaland. Good touch from Haaland. Because the pass is so good, it forces him into like, oh, switch on. Control this. Bang. Good touch. I thought Nico O'Reilly was dropping his shoulder there against Neto. Does incredibly well, in all honesty, because he sent Josko Vardy away. Keep going, mate. Don't rush the pass. Keep hold of it. But Haaland then bends it after a good touch, whips it, flying in the top corner, just smashes the inside of the post. You're hoping it comes across the goal and nestles into the far corner, but it carries on heading outward. And no goal. But here we go. We got another opportunity. Turkey, shocking from Turkey. Step over, then slices it over the bar from Turkey. Nah, man. Josko looking injured. Right on the Achilles. Cole Palmer, you dickhead. Cole Palmer saying, I never touched him. I can read your lips, mate. Not hard to read them lips, to be honest. But Cole Palmer, man. Anonymous so far in this game until then. And he's... Oh, Donnarumma. Does well to get it to Diaz, but I thought he was about to have it nicked off him there. The press from Esteval looked worrisome. Worrisome. Ooh, bad ball from Diaz. We're in trouble. Is it Rodri? No, it was Rodri, but he's won it back. Turkey! Come on! He's giving it away again! Hold the fucker. Turkey, you've got it. Stop the fancy shit, mate. This is what Pep talks to you about. He said this. He said just do the simple shit. Given away by Turkey. Lucky. Back to Reinders. Here you go. Reinders. Shot! Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Yes! To Johnny Reinders! We're one of them again! Smashing it into the back of the net to Johnny Reinders in the goals again! Again! Yes! Come on, City! It was in there. Had to come out. Had to come out. Sorry, everybody. Just had to. Stuck. It was like a piece of wood. Needed to go. Fucking yes! To Jonny Reinders, that left foot smashed it past Jorgensen. Pace and power. Cherky's ball into Haaland. It caused problems, but it wasn't a great ball, to be honest. Because it got intercepted. It got intercepted, but the interception ricochets to Reinders, who keeps dragging it with his right foot over to the left side until eventually one drag is enough to get it onto his left foot. Bang! Left foot, near post, past Jorgensen. Too close to do anything about it for Jorgensen. Let's have a look and see if the keeper should have done anything with it. Because it's near post. Yeah, you probably shouldn't be getting beaten there at your near post, to be honest. But I'll put it more down as a quality finish from Reinders more than anything, because the pace and the power, the proximity of the shot as well. Great goal. Great goal, I agree. I've done it, you twat. Fucking business schemes. Yes, man. 1-0, man. Right before half time. We needed that, man. We needed that. Chelsea might come out, though. You know. I think Chelsea, the other Ryan. I agree. This will hopefully open up more goals, but the thing could be, you know, Haaland's in pain, eh? Big up Pay BPM, gifting a membership. UK drill supplier has bagged it. Big up UK drill supplier. Hopefully you're supplying some fantastic drills to the UK. Do you know, mate, once, speaking of drills, I used to work, I used to own I don't do it anymore. Still do the odd little bit here and there, like, because I've got access to stuff. But I used to have my own company that used to upcycle, which is a thing. You know, like, find old shit, upcycle it, and then sell it. That's what I used to do, like furniture. But I came across a slate monolith that was like 7.5 foot monolith that someone just wanted to get rid of for free. We're talking like 7.5 foot. And they wanted to drill. I wanted to drill a hole through it and make it a water feature, and it required the country's largest drill bit to go through it. In terms of, I imagine there's probably bigger drill bits, but a drill bit that's over 7.5 foot apparently they went through it, which is unbelievable. This could be unbelievable if we go 2-0 up here because Cherky's away. Haaland's going for that overlap. Cherky ignores him. Little decoy takes too long. Cherky has it taken off him. Reinders, though. Space here to make it 2. Can Bernardo Silva get on the end of that? Cherky, mate. It's a drill bit. You know the things that go into drills? But Cherky, mate, he's got to be getting his shot away. Am I being a bit critical here, man? Big up Douglas, mate. Good to see you. I mean, the goal helps, doesn't it? But yeah, he's not played badly. I don't think I've seen him do anything really wrong. He's just giving it away, Douglas. he's just giving it away. Literally. Honestly, man. This mouth of mine is fucking stupid. Yeah, man. He needs to up his game, doesn't he? I think he's been sloppy. Very casual. You know, he's playing with the arrogance of someone who, you know, I don't think Chelsea are as scared of you as you think they are, because they're closing you down, mate. It's, you know, that's a bit better. Nice simple ball into Ruben Diaz. That's fine. That's fine. Just keep the ball moving. Good ball again. Nico O'Reilly with space to cross it. First time cross is blocked. Corner ball. He is, mate. He is. He keeps popping up with goals, you know. I don't think his performances have been what I would like them to be over the course of the season. But what has he got now? What's his number? Because, I mean, he keeps scoring, you know. And I'm all about that. And that's very much what the 5, is it 5, someone? 5. Is that Premier League or all comps? Still, though, not bad at all. Ball in. Oh, bobbling. Here we go. Foden over the bar. Right foot effort skewed over the bar by Felipe Fodinho. Oh yeah, it was. We had to. I didn't get it. I had to. Like how it's. You've been left with the biggest cliffhanger ever. Mullet's there like half time. By the way, Mullet's there like what? So did you get it? What happened? What's happened to the Slate monolith? The most boring anecdote ever, Mullet. The most boring, stupid story that everybody in the chat was like, shut up about a drill bit and a Slate monolith. A Slate monolith, by the way, is a massive piece of slate. You know what slate is? It's a big fucking piece of stone, really big, stupidly heavy, needs a crane to pick it up. It was that big. But I just hired someone, mate. I didn't buy the drill bit myself. I just hired someone to drill a hole through the point of it, or the bottom of it, to come out the point at the top. Sort this out so there's no more clock accusations. Half time. There we go. Makes it harder for me to fix later. Right. 1-0. Excelente. I'm very pleased, really, because I don't think we've looked out of sorts in this game. I would argue there was more of a threat from Sunderland. I think we deserve to be 1-0 up. Not so much through chance creation, but more through the tactics that are on display. I think that we look the better side. And, yeah, great goal from Reinders. We've come close to creating opportunities. We've had a few... Foden's little effort over the bar. It wasn't little, it was big and it was shit, actually. And it went miles over the bar. But that was a half opportunity. We've had others with Bernardo Silva. Have we had others? I think Cherky's been a bit of a letdown, really, in this first half. He's been very poor in his execution more than anything. I don't think the output in terms of effort has been in question. Like, that's a lot. I love that about him, actually. I actually think I couldn't believe how much he got accused of, preemptively accused of being a non-worker, a very slow, lazy player. That's not the case at all. The guy works very hard, man. His numbers are unbelievable. Last game, if I remember rightly, he had the most ground jewels out of any City player. And the most successful, which was 10, and 19 in total. Yeah, he's winning more than half of them, but still, that's not his job. But the fact that he can do it for me is fantastic, because I came into this thinking he was going to be a bit of this season thinking I was going off the reputation that was very unfairly slapped on his head when he left League 1 to become a Premier League player for Manchester City. I was expecting bit of a luxury player, a few fancy flicks and tricks. The luxury part's not true. The flicks and tricks part's very true. Yeah, he's full of that. Loves all that. And I love it too. It's very entertaining. It's when it comes off. But then it was a case of what happens when that stuff doesn't come off and you're having an off day, which he's having right now. He's still working hard. He's still working hard. He's still putting himself about. He's still demanding, give me that ball. I'll show you what I can do. I've fucked up the last 3 times, but I don't care. Give me that ball. Give me that ball and I'll show you what I can do. And I love that, man. Keep going. Keep trying. Poor first half, but, we've already seen what you can do. So, I mean, just keep going, mate. It'll get it right eventually. He will. He will. It's kind of similar to Doku, but Doku's not got... Already, I would argue, Cherky has showcased a better output for end product than Doku has already in Doku's entire career at Manchester City, because we've seen the amount of assists and the goal against Brentford was just unbelievable, fantastic, and Doku scored some unbelievable goals. I'm not denying Doku's output, but what I'm suggesting is that in this short window of Turkey versus the whole of Doku, I think we've seen more signs of, consistent output in terms of the G column and the A column, delivering in both, preferably more in the A column for Turkey so far. But he's got it, so it's just a case of keep going. Big up, Jeff. Hope everyone is doing well. 4-0 City, nice and confident from Jeff, mate. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Hope the new year's going well for you, Jeff, mate. We need to hook up, mate. It's on the to-do list, mate. It's on the to-do list. Big up, Jeff. Love you, man. Good to see you, man. Isa, can't believe how easy he's making the return to the squad look. Rodri is the definition of world class. I've been a bit surprised. I came into the return of Rodri with a little bit of apprehension, more on the physical aspect than the football aspect, but even in the football aspect, I expected a game or two to find himself getting back to his feet. He's stood out, man, hasn't he? He's like, and it's not an easy job to do as a defensive midfielder. Defensive midfielders aren't really meant to stand out. I actually think a good performance for a defensive midfielder is one where you don't really have to say their name very often, because they're not being like torn apart or beaten in any sort of attacking impetus from the opposition. It's just a case of they're just doing their job, and that's the bare minimum we want from a defensive midfielder. But he's actually standing out, Rodri, in terms of like his first touch is brilliant, his intercepting, his winning tackles, the pace that he puts his passes. That's what I love about him, man. He fizzes them, man. He really pings them straight into you. And I love that about him. That Haaland chance, again, I didn't even talk about that. One off the post as another opportunity for City to indicate that we deserve to be in the lead. We do. We do deserve to be in the lead. But yeah, that came from a Rodri pass that was absolutely sensational, man. And it looked simple, but it's the pace of the pass, not the accuracy, the pace. That little header then, great stuff. From the Haaland deflected shot where Jorgensen gets a fingertip. Look, again, another Man City's chances being described to here. It's all Rodri's at the epicentre of at most of it. He's at least at the start of it. If he's not at the centre of it, he's at least at the beginning of it. Really good. Really good, Isa, man. I 100% agree. Very surprised at how quickly he's hit the ground running. Now it's just a case of do not get injured, man. Don't get injured. Ryan, good to see you, mate. How's the bar doing? Are you in your bar with your Man United friends? I mean, does anyone care about United anymore? It's a genuine question. Does anyone actually care about United? Because I do feel like as a City fan base, we never talk about them, do we? That's got to be the biggest insult to United fans and the club than anything. Because that's the one thing they always used to hang on to, even in the shit years, the years that followed Fergie. It was all about we're still relevant. We're shit, yeah, we're fourth, and now we're fifth, and now we're sixth, seventh, eighth, and they keep dropping down that league table. But they always remained in the news for something, and their relevancy has just plummeted, I think. And it was inevitable. You can't keep being relevant, yet you act like a mediocre club. You perform like... I need to go for a piss. Ryan, I'll come back to that. Actually, I'll do it now because I reckon I can beat this. Jonny, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year to you, mate. Let's get a few more across the line. Baby Bob in his baby blues. Big up to your little one, man. That's your little baby boy there. Donning his baby blues. I can picture it now, mate. Love it. Well played, mate. Hannah, first season Doku was a slightly better version of now Savinho. Yeah, I think you're probably right there as well, to be honest. That's like... I'd like to go into a great detailed conversation about all the variations. No, right. Going for a shit. No, I'm not going for it. Just showed you my arse, I think. But enjoy that. Everyone's got one. Mine's not the greatest. snowing. It's snowing. Can't really see it, but I have snowflakes on me. The missus is a United fan. Shite! She can't hear me. It's good. Imagine. Big up mullet. Big up mullet. I wouldn't be pissing in the garden in the second half. The missus is going to see the yellow snow. Yeah. I mean, the missus is like, I don't think she would be bothered about it. I think she's seen much, much worse. Much worse. I don't know what I'm hinting at there, but I feel like that's not the most offensive thing she's ever seen me do. Rag alert. Yeah. Missus. Shite. United are shite. Oh, that's it. I've pooed in the snow. No. I pooed in the ocean once when I was like 12 and I didn't want to go back to the beach. It's weird, man. It like bobs up your back and you have to swim away from it. I regret telling that story. I regret that. But it's happened, so we move. We move. Lord Vader, thank you for becoming a member. Much appreciated. Daniel also becoming a member. Is this because we're talking about me shitting in the fucking... What's it? Like everyone's like, oh, let's all become members. This is the channel to be at. This guy shits in the ocean. I am now a member. No refunds if that's not the reason why you've decided to become a member. No refunds. This guy box is about to go on standby mode. Piss off. I want full electricity blasting mode, please. I was 12. Oh, what a goal. That was the Fulham goal you were talking about. What a screamer that is. What a screamer. Right, it's still not... I'll be back in like 30 seconds, man. I forgot to get a beer out of the fridge. Sorry, everybody. Show you my arse again. I've got to wear different pants next time because my arse keeps hanging out. Fucking shoe. Double chair there, bit of double chair. I nearly broke the fuck. Chill the fuck out, mate. Jesus. Oh, you're loving this shit story, aren't you? Everyone's a member now. Thank you for becoming a member. Big up to you. I'm going to call you Vula. Azain Mvula. I'm sorry if I've butchered that. Big up to you. Thank you for becoming a member. It's much appreciated. Thank you very much. Top Banana. Thank you very much. Right, second half's about to get underway. I need to get rid of that half-time thing. Where's it gone? Clock. There we go. Right, Pep, looking at his boots, cleaning them, wiping them off. Bit of spit shine. No substitutions. Do you think there was a need for one? I don't think so. Go, go, Power Rangers! I used to watch that all the time, but I don't remember anything about it. I remember watching it, like, a lot. I just remember colours and giant robot at the end that was like... And that was it. That was like the whole episode. Like, that's the old one. I used to watch the original. Has he? I've not been keeping an eye on him, in all honesty. How's he doing, man? Because, I mean, he's highly thought of, isn't he? He really is. Bringing on Doku. Well, they're not, but would you bring him on for for the final 15 minutes? Yeah, 100%. Maybe more. I think maybe the final half an hour. Depends how the game goes, doesn't it? It's circumstantial, really. Look at you, know all about it, man. Power Rangers fan. That'd be nice, wouldn't it, man? It's... Oh, Estevao off. Andre Santos on. So, very defensive move here from Callum McFarlane. Decisive, one might say. He's made a decision. And he's brought off the young superstar Estevao for a defensive midfielder in Andre Santos. Wondering what's going to happen with the formation now and see what's what. Second half about to get underway. It's going to be Bernardo Silva to kick us off, and he does just that. Thanks for doing it, Bernardo. Thanks for starting the second half. Big up, Chad. Thanks for becoming a member, mate. Thank you very much. It's a bit of a weird change, isn't it? I think I agree with Ryan as well. I think that's like there's too much going on in midfield. We're getting through them a bit too easy. But you would probably argue you should have thought that at the beginning of the game. Being 1-0 down, you might think, well, let's just go for it now and leave Estevao on. I don't know. I mean, who knows? This might be a Callum McFarlane masterstroke. And in, 3 hours, we're all talking about what a genius he is. The next Real Madrid manager, after Xabi Alonso packs it in, because he couldn't handle the sheer quality of substitution from Callum McFarlane. Oh, Jorgensen fucking about with it. He's got away with it. Ball was, attempted clearance, deflected, went up in the air. Man on, Diaz. He's got to win that. Donnarumma, you coming out? No, he's not. This is Pedro Neto who's going to make it 1-1. Yes. Well done, Ruben Diaz. Donnarumma collects it in the end, but there was a bit of... I can see what Nunes is trying to do there, but the ball inside to Diaz was not, it was a risky ball because he overhits it, sends it to João Pedro instead of Diaz, and he pokes it through to Neto. And then his attempted cross was blocked partially by Ruben Diaz, and then it fortunately lands into the hands of Donnarumma. But a little bit of a warning shot fired there from Chelsea in the early moments of this second half. But they were dodgy at the back. It all came from a bit of luck. Jorgensen, dilly-dallying on it, getting it taken off him. And he's cleared another one that should have ended up in a City shirt. It should have ended up in City's possession, that. Keep pressing him. Whoever it was that said he's trash, he isn't. Yeah, he's looking a bit dodgy on the ball at the minute. And they are continuing to try and play out from the back. I wouldn't mind a gift. Because we don't really get many gifts, do we, at City? We have to work for everything. We don't get too many. Not E-Steve, that's it. I had E in my mind. Electronic Steve at Burnley. Esteve, I think is his actual name. But Electronic Steve is much better as a name. 2 own goals from him. Other than that, we haven't really had too many, gifts. Because Arsenal have just been fucking hell. Christmas every day. Every game, it's Christmas Day for Arsenal. Own goal after own goal. And, was it Martinez as well? For Villa. Shocking, some of the stuff he was doing. Big up Mullet. Chelsea have a rotation policy. It's why Maresca left. The owners force certain young players to play certain minutes to maintain their value. I've heard plenty of rumours like that, mate. Yeah, and that doesn't sound that unfathomable, does it? We've got a City player down here, and Chelsea are coming away 4-on-3 here. Cole Palmer with acres of space gets it outside here to Enzo Fernandez. Little turn from him. Nunes, can he hold it off? And Pedro Neto over the bar. You shitbag, yeah. You shitbag, yeah. Over the bar. But was there a foul in there earlier? Because there's a City player who was face down. I don't know who it even was. It might have been Vardiol, but it is Vardiol. He's shaking his head like, I'm done. The way he was shaking his head then was like, I'm not continuing. But it could have been a Cole Palmer assist. Gets it out to Enzo Fernandez. Nice little turn to him. Chose not to take the shot away, cuts it back to Neto. And then over the bar was a poor finish from Pedro Neto. Really poor finish, man. Chatty Boom Batty, thank you very much for your super chat. Villa was ahead of you for one day in the standings. Yeah. Well, the game's not won yet, mate. The game's not won. They could remain ahead of us if we drop the ball here in the second half. But Vardiol has stayed down here like he's coming off. And that's a shit. Oh! Kasanov! It's not Ake. He's gone with Kasanov. And it's against who? It's against Chelsea, where he made his debut, where he dropped that clanger. Woo! Bit of drama. What is the pattern on Chelsea's shirt? Looks like piss stains. Big up Russ. Tempo needs to be quicker and more direct. Like Rodri. Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. I think Rodri's set an example of that. Oh, is it a little ankle? Is it an ankle twist for Vardiol here? His ankle takes a little bit of a... It's jarred, man. No, mate. Kasanov and Diaz could be our future partnership for the next few weeks. The way he's limping off this pitch is... We ain't seeing him for a few weeks, man. That he was getting carried off by Reece James. Big up to Reece James, man, for doing that. Fair play. I like that bit of sportsmanship there. Not sure why we didn't do it for him, to be honest. But maybe it was a case of the nearest person helps. But he ain't good here, man. He's limping. Ankles are weird ones, man. They can be quite quick in recovery. It depends on, you know, it can feel like you're done, like for the day. Easily, you're finished for like the next few days. But you can recover quickly from ankles. I'm just praying that's not like a ligament or of any kind. Because then Vardiol, we're not seeing him for more than a few weeks. But yeah, man. It's becoming more necessary now, isn't it? We've got Ake, we've got Kasanov. Well, in Rodri. They're getting lucky. Oh, Rodri's down injured. Is this Impact? I'm hoping this is Impact. Oh my God. Like, fuck's sake, man. Like, what's going on here, man? It's just like, is it just fucking... No, Rodri's wincing in pain here. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. I'm hoping this is just Impact. He's bent his ankle. It's the same ankle as Vardiol. His ankle's just gone. I can't believe this shit, man. Like, honestly, it's just luck. This is all this is. This is unbelievably good luck for Chelsea and obviously Arsenal in the title race. Terrible luck for us, man. And you need this shit to go your way in a title race. And right now, this whole season has just gone Arsenal's way. Even when they're shit, it goes their way. They weren't anything to be scared about against Bournemouth. They get the job done, though, don't they? 3-2, you know. And the fucking Wolves game, like 1-1 at the end of the game, but they go up the other end and get themselves an own goal. Multiple own goals before that. You know what I mean? You need this shit. He's up. He's limping, but he's up. And we're playing on, and he's like going... Whew. I'm hoping that's not anything long-term. Ball deep here, and it's cleared by Andre Santos. I think Bernardo Silva's having a good game. He's up. Yep, he should have been. I agree. I remember. Yeah, he got away with that. We could do it. I just like... can't lose Rodri. He got a yellow. He got a yellow for this, but you're right. He should be off. No one gives a shit though when it's City. If City get some decisions go against them or like bad luck, no one sheds a tear. No one gives a shit. I don't really want them to be honest. Oh, Diaz, he's getting a yellow for that. He's just bodied João Pedro there. Absolutely bodied him. And he's rolling around like a shithouse as well, João Pedro, like he's been shot, mate. Fuck you know. It was just like... Like, what did he do? It's like chest to shoulder, and João Pedro is just like flopping about like a fish out of water. Like, fucking hell, chill out, you bellend. What are you doing? Yeah. I mean, it's the obvious one now, isn't it? If you lose Vardiol, if he's gone for the season, then it's just like, if you were planning on going for Mark Gay at the end of the season, and if it depends on Palace because they seem to be sticking their feet in the ground. I mean, he's linked to Real Madrid, he's linked to Liverpool. Obviously, Liverpool seems the more obvious destination because they almost got that deal done in the summer. So you would expect them to try and reignite that. Hang on a minute, though. They've given it away. Haaland's in a one-on-one. Well, one versus Badiashile. And he's got to the back. Wow, it's a good bit of tackling that from Achampong because he's the one who committed the error in the first place, gets back and pokes it out for a corner to City. But yeah, Russ, I'd love Mark Gay. He's right up the City street. He's the profile of what we've been doing. You know, English quota, getting that box ticked, but not just for the sake of it. You know, because that was Calvin Phillips. That's for the sake of it. That's not like you actually signing some quality here, or you just signing him because he's English. And I feel like we've done a few of them. Jack Rodwell, there's that ball whipped in, cleared for another corner. You know, whereas I think the likes of Foden, who was obviously not signed, he already came through the academy. But we need these players to fill the quota, and Mark Gay would be like a sensational signing. To the point where I think we should go for him just because Liverpool are going for him. And it's not like we don't have a need for him because John Stones is, you know, on his last legs as a Manchester City player. His career is probably coming to an end. But Enzo Fernandez has injured himself here. It just seemed to like... Oh, it's a kick on the knee. He's just had a awkward kick on the knee. The corner then suddenly taken because we're too busy seeing how Enzo Fernandez's knee is doing that we missed the corner. It came in and was nodded. Nico O'Reilly's touch there gets away with it. He almost stood on it. Reinders, go on, mate. You should be going in a bit harder there, Reinders. He backed out of that. I nearly lost it with him like I did with Savinho, but I'll forgive him for that. He should have been going in harder there. Little ball down the line from Bernardo Silva. Reinders didn't fancy that. Foden, keep it. Foul. Good job, Michael Oliver. Good boy. Good boy, Michael. What tea you on, Kev? I'm an Earl Grey man. I don't drink normal tea. What everyone else considers normal tea. Yorkshire, PG. I don't like it. I exclusively drink Earl Grey tea with a splash of milk as well. I actually put milk in it. What a touch from Bernardo Silva. He's lost the ball though, but I mean... Oh, and he's won a great tackle because it's a tackle/pass. But Haaland's bursting away here. Go on, big man. Go on, big man. Go on, big man. Go on. Oh. Shots blocked. Good effort. He's still got it though, Haaland. He's down by his own... down by the corner flag here. Really good play. Bernardo Silva and Haaland link up was good there. Foul, referee! Good drive that from Haaland, pushing forward, carried the ball a good 40 yards there before getting just into the penalty area. And Badiashile blocked it. I'm not sure it was going to go in the back of the net though. It looked like it was going straight to Jorgensen, but good drive from Haaland. I think he needs a goal because it's... How long's he gone without a goal now? Was it just Sunderland or did he not score the previous game? Because he didn't score against Forest, did he? Or did he? I've forgotten. Because I remember the Cherky winner. Who was the opener? I don't want to look at the chat. I want to know. Ball over the top here for Reinders. And it was him who scored against Forest. It was to Johnny Reinders. Cherky. Penalty! Penalty! Michael Oliver, we've paid you enough, mate. Where's the fucking penalty? We've supposedly paid you. Cherky wants it. Again, to be honest, dilly-dallying from Cherky. Dilly-dallying. I don't know why he seems to think he has so long on the ball. Michael Oliver's just done that as well, like it is no penalty. Like maybe I can't hear anything, but maybe VAR have whispered into the ear of Michael Oliver that that's no penalty. It looked like one from here, but I mean, need to see it again. Chelsea have still got the ball here, approaching the hour mark. Big switch here to Neto. Has to head it to keep it alive. Couldn't keep it in play for a Chelsea player at least, because Reinders nips in, intercepts it, out for a Chelsea throw though. Nice one, Russ. Cheers for the super chat, mate. Let's have another look. Is that a penalty? Saying he won the ball. I keep rewinding it, not enough. Yeah, he gets the ball. I think he just gets the ball there, Reece James. Chelsea are in. Nunes, corner ball. Chelsea, come on, City. Nico could probably do a job at left centre-back, to be fair. Nico O'Reilly. I think I thought Nico Gonzalez. I thought you meant that, Nico. Because Nico Gonzalez is known as Nico, isn't he? And Nico O'Reilly is just O'Reilly, isn't he? I don't know. They're both Nicos. And they arguably both could do it. I'd say you're leaning more towards Nico O'Reilly, I would be suggesting there. But Chelsea with an opportunity here. Short corner. Haaland at that near post, clearing it again. Right foot boot. It's offside though. But good play from Haaland. That's the stuff we want from him sometimes. It's just the basics of football. Get back. Do the ugly stuff. And do it well. Oh, Liam Delap. I'm smelling a Liam Delap. He's coming on. I think he held up João Pedro number. He did. It's João Pedro coming off for Liam Delap. Palmer getting booed. Do you reckon it's a penalty? I think he just touches the ball, Reece James. Just. But had he not, would that have been another yellow card and a penalty? Probably not. But we do need this second goal, man. We need this second goal. And Hato is coming on for Acheampong. I thought he was injured. The reports were all saying that he was that Jorel Hato was injured, but he's coming on for Acheampong. Looks like he's going to left back, and Gusto's now playing right back. Kasanov, haven't seen him do much. He's gone immediately, just long ball into a channel, something for Haaland to chase. And I mean, it's more than hopeful, really. But I mean, it's not the worst idea in the world. I don't think Pep will have approved. But here we go. This is the reason why you do it, because we've got numbers forward. Haaland on the edge of the area, took too long. Nodded into a channel here for Foden to chase. He's not going to get that. Yeah, bullied out of it, really, in the end. It's good to see, innit, Dream? It's good to see. Oh, you want to see McAdoo? I think it's a big game for one of the youngsters because we've got so many of them. The bench is really in terms. Oh, Cherky intercepted to the byline. Oh, it's not bad, really. It's good interception. You can't have a go at him there. You can see what he's trying to do. We need quite a few more goals. Yeah, that'll be better, wouldn't it? That would be good. Liam Delap holds it up, gets one down the line here. Oh, he's gone all the way around here to Neto, but Kasanov uses his speed, plays it out for a throw-in. Nice and simple from Kasanov. Great defending. Great defending. For fucking Ruben Diaz, he was too busy like I must high-five him that he nearly lost his position there. I appreciate the camaraderie, like, oh, we're all a team, high-fives and all that, but you went out of your way to high-five him to the point where you're out of position. You know, mate. High-five, don't leave me hanging, you twat. Ball in, back post, Neto. It's going to go out for a goal kick, is it? Yes, it is. This is getting closer and closer to Chelsea are growing in the game, put it that way. They are growing in this game, and we are starting to concede possession, and that's going to lead to a bit more opportunities for Chelsea. Crosses are coming into the box at least, which isn't ideal. But good play from Kasanov. But did you see, am I on my own there? Ruben Diaz was like, fucking high five me. Like demanding it, like, doesn't matter, mate. Who cares, man? Diaz doesn't want to be humiliated. Just like, leave me hanging, mate. Insecure. Ruben Diaz. Jorgensen. Out to Chalobah. Down the line to Gusto. Pressed by O'Reilly. That's a City ball. Well done, Nico O'Reilly. Good pressing. Didn't actually get anything on it, but his presence was enough. Not Christmas presents. And enough of them. Actually not, really. Would have liked some other stuff. I wanted a shower radio. Didn't get one. Didn't ask for it. That's probably why I didn't get it. It's a very specific item that I wanted people to magically know that I want without telling them. I want the missus to know what I want. That's a very woman thing to do, that, isn't it? Read my mind, you. Read my mind. And then be disappointed when they don't. Yeah. Anyone think Bernardo Silva's having a great game? I think he's having a great game at the minute. He's doing really well. Kasanov going big, booming, direct flick. It's arguably could be quite beneficial because City have started to drop a little bit deeper here. We've switched on defensive mode a little bit here. 66 minutes in's a bit early though for me. I think we should be looking for that second goal, not looking to make sure we don't concede. And inviting Chelsea on is a dangerous game to play. And as soon as we get it back deep, Kasanov's not messing about. He's done it twice now to the point where it's like it wasn't a one-off. Like, you've done it twice. But Delap's coming forward here. Big space here. We are lagging. It's lagging. Neto chops it in. Nunes can slow him down. Still got it somehow. Neto pulls it out wide here to Gusto. Good play. Good play from Nico O'Reilly. Keep going, mate. Keep going. Well played, Nico O'Reilly. Forcing Chelsea all the way back to the halfway line. Really good play. Yeah, we got to be mindful here of how defensive we go here because that space then, Ruben Diaz was well out of his position and he looked knackered. But we're being a bit too submissive here. This is far too passive. They're in again here. Delap's just dropping into that pocket and causing all sorts of problems, asking for a handball. You got to be strong. Oh, he's done well there, whoever that was. With that Kasanov again, but Bernardo Silva gets it. And he's got an opportunity to bring it forward. It's too early to be doing this shit. Like going so deep and then just like hitting it long and hoping Haaland can get on the end of it. That's a bit better. We've got the ball back now and we've forced Chelsea back. Just slow it down a little bit. Slow it down. Make sure you're hitting that like button if you haven't already. We're nearly on 600 likes. We've got 1 like to go. Let's get some more in. Cherky. Need him to kick it up a notch, really, don't we? Doku's coming on. Can see him on the touchline. I need another P. It was inevitable. It was inevitable. Gonna have to go in a minute. It came on quick, this one. It was like, bang. You need to fucking go to the toilet, mate. You really do. Because we could be... Oh, Cherky's through. Cherky to... Oh! Just not enough on it. That's exactly right. That's what I've done. You're exactly right. But Cherky, mate. Lovely flick by Haaland. That's what he's all about, man. Direct into Haaland. Lays off to Cherky. Cherky cuts it back. The idea is exactly right, but the execution isn't. He underhits it. And it was Bernardo Silva for a square, 5, 6, 7 yard pass to Bernardo Silva, who was waiting almost on the penalty spot. It would have been a first-time effort if the pass was right and get it in front of Bernardo Silva. He's whipping it. Substitution, going for a piss. And it's Doku for Reinders. That should have been 2-0 there. We've absolutely balls that up. Still 1-0. Rapido, that was. Proper garden wee, that. There's a nice little blind spot in the garden. Go on, Doku. Yeah, it wasn't that big a piss. It was quick, someone. You're right. I did it in the garden, though, mate. But there's a blind spot where the neighbours can't see. Because we've got like a neighbour there, and then a neighbour there. And that's it. But yeah, I'm the new arrival around here. Everyone's been, in terms of the neighbours, they've been here for quite a while, I believe. And yeah, that's me. Good ball here. Foden. Can he cut it back? It's intercepted. Our final third play has been poor again. Not too dissimilar to Sunderland. We are in the lead. Thankfully, we've scored, of course, but Chelsea are coming away with it here. If our final third play was improved and anywhere near the levels it has been this season, we'd be 2-0 up by now. It's not in a shed. It's in a, well, yeah, basically a shed. It's a garden office. Ball in. Liam Delap. He's done him. Saved by Donnarumma. Collected by Donnarumma. Liam Delap is on the pitch to cause problems, and he's doing exactly that. He is causing major problems because he looks way more dangerous than João Pedro so far in this game. And you wouldn't be saying, what a touch that is from Liam Delap. Kasanoff does well to at least get across him. But it's a great touch from him. He lets go Kasanoff as well because that was tempting to keep hold of him there. And he actually gets a block on it, Kasanoff. A big up to you, Kasanoff. Massive contribution that is. Donnarumma, because it like clips the calf. It clips the calf of Kasanoff and ricochets down onto the ground and back up into Donnarumma's chest. And he's cushioned it enough that he can get back up and jump on the ball with no Chelsea player on the rebound. But we are riding it here a little bit. Getting a bit away with it here. You know, there's going to be a moment here where Chelsea get a proper clear opportunity. And if we're not careful, we're not winning this game. We need a second so badly. So badly. I feel like we'll win 3-0 if we go 2-0 up. Because I think they'll, like, go for it. Like, too much. Here's Doku to the byline. Cuts it back. And it's cleared. Yeah. I'm not a dog. I put it in the corner, but yeah, in the spring your garden is going to be Yoreen Brown. It probably will be. Christine, big up Christine. Oh. Neto's stumbled on the ball there. He's another one who's, if I'm a Chelsea fan, I'm annoyed at Pedro Neto in this game. I'm annoyed at Cole Palmer. I wouldn't be surprised to see Neto off, Garnacho on in 5 minutes. 10 minutes, I reckon Garnacho's coming on for Neto. Big up to you for the likes, man. We got well over 600 now. Do you reckon we can keep going? Come on, people. Come on, people. Let's get them likes up. Do us a favour. It's free. I haven't had that second beer yet. I might give it a miss. Because 3 pisses in one watch-along is a bit too much, don't you think? It's a bit too much, that. Good play. Nunes, is that a free kick? It is. Enzo Fernandez doesn't think so. That's what he does. Ball out here to Doku from Kasanov. Comes inside with a bit of the shimmy, shimmy, yam, and he sent Foden away. Foden can switch it. Oh, again, it's that final ball. Foden and Cherky today. Fucking hell, man. Well, it was a 2-on-1, really. Quite wide. Foden, like, going down parallel to the side of the left side of the penalty area. Haaland on the opposite side with a defender in between. He's just got to get it round him. Gets it all wrong. But we've got another opportunity here. Cherky with the corner ball. Whips it in. No one near it. Very easy to defend that. Not completely cleared, though. Chelsea making a meal of this clearance. Still not cleared. Foden's got it back. Cherky. Step over. Cherky shot. Poor. Really poor, to be honest. Oh. Offside flag goes up for who? City. Offside. It's Chelsea free kick. Who was offside there? Getting a bit bunged up. Amoon's getting pissed off. I'm kind of with you, mate. I'm getting a bit annoyed. 15 minutes to go and we don't look like this game is, you know... James, I would love that, mate. I think, you know, that's the sort of result that Arsenal have been, like, banging on about this season, isn't it? A 1-0 win. We're not playing our best here. We really, I'm feeling it, Teal, man. I feel like this is like, we are in problems here. Oh, ball over the top here. Neto's away. Closed down by Kasanov, who's at least slowed him down. Bernardo Silva, again, getting back, man. That guy's having a great game. Bernardo Silva, for me, man of the match at the minute. 15 minutes to go, and that could all change, though. Reece James pulls one out here to Neto, who's now on the right side. Left foot, thought about it, didn't give it gusto. Caught sleeping. Bit of miscommunication between Neto. He's had a poor game, Neto, but he'll probably score now, I've said that. Doku skips over the challenge of Neto. Would have been a foul had he brought him down. Referee says play on. Rodri rushes it. No need to do that, Rodri. That's Cherky's ball all day long, mate. He's had a great first half so far, Rodri. Not quite up to the speed of things in this second half, though. Ball through here for Liam Delap to chase. Kasanov, has he got the speed? He's got the speed and he's got the strength. He's fucking brilliant. And Liam Delap's just fucked him. Fuck you, man. You shithouse, mate. Come here with a bit of fucking respect. Remember where you learnt your trade, you fuckwit. You know, you fucking bellend. Look at him kicking off on all the City players. Fuck you, man. Remember where you learnt your fucking trade. Just sending Kasanov into the fucking advertising board. It's all kicking off. Not the man you want to do it to either, Kasanov, mate. He won't get in your face and like do all this dramatised football, fucking nose to nose, but you touch me, I fall over bollocks. He will actually kill you. You better not. Not the guy. What the fuck, man? Liam Delap, man. I thought he'd come here with a bit of respect. You know, remember. He's getting a yellow card as well. He's clearly pushed. He's just got bullied. That's why. He just got fucking owned in a foot race and a strength race. Was sent down the right channel, shoulder to shoulder. Kasanov just like, boom, get off me. And then Liam Delap just, he's a nasty piece of shit, isn't he? And he's just sent him straight into the advertising boardings. That's fucking cynical shit, that is. Like, knowing that he's going to be hurt. Like, guaranteed, like, pain. Because you're throwing him into a wall. Do you know, in the lower league, someone died, man, doing that shit. There was a young lad who went in, but in the lower leagues, it was fucking concrete. It wasn't like plastic advertising boardings. It was concrete, and some young lad, I can't remember his name, and I'm sorry for anyone who does know his name, who wants me to show more respect, because he deserves it, man. Anyone passes away like that on a football pitch, it's horrible. Horrible. He fucking died, man. Does anyone remember it? It wasn't that long ago. It was only a year or two ago. A young lad in the lower leagues like went flying into the fucking what would have been the advertising boardings, but it was just a low concrete wall that was very close to the touchline, and he died, man. Like, what the fuck? And now, like, you would have thought from grassroots level this would be promoted up to the top. Like, we've got to cut this out, man. Pushing people into advertising boardings, it's dangerous, man. You know what I mean? Pushing someone when you're running at full speed, knowing that you're both like putting the brakes on, you're slowing down because you know there's a wall, and then one of you just pushes the other one into the wall. It's fucking dodge, man. Yellow card. It's like he's fucking gotten away with it, mate. Everyone's getting booked. Nunes has got a yellow as well. He's been kicking off. It's all kicking off. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. I think Nathan Ake was coming on about 10 minutes ago. I swear he was stood there before I went for a piss. He's still not on the pitch. We're paying him enough, mate. I think he has to give a yellow there, really. But it's just one of them that's like, could be worse. I'm not going down the Fergie route of, could have killed him. But, like, it's dangerous doing that shit, man. It's not fucking safe. Like, snapping someone on the pitch, like, oh yeah, you've hurt their leg, or you're a leg breaker. It's not like life threatening. Throwing someone into a wall, man, like, you're running at full speed, man. Jokers. Fucking Delap, you fucking shithouse. It was so cowardly as well. It was like just petulant cowardice is what it was, you prick. Foden. Go on, fucking finish these bastards off. Let's make it 2. Balling through to Haaland. He's never got... Wrong ball, Foden. You've got to give that Cherky. Haaland's run should have been a decoy. Cherky's screaming at him as well. Another poor decision in the final third from Manchester City. Look at Haaland's run. He takes 2 with him. You've got to give it Cherky there, man. Bit more composure there from Phil Foden. Billy Viger was that lad's name. Rest in peace, mate. Yeah. Diaz was the one who came off, by the way, which is a surprise bomber, don't you think? Well done, Doku. He had lost the ball. Foden. Giving it away again. We've got Doku, Foden and Cherky all on the pitch at the same time. And at the minute, it's only Doku who's playing to any sort of level where we can create something here, man. He's already sent Foden through. Foden's ball across to Haaland was intercepted. This time Foden, like, self-made, gets himself an opportunity to drive at the Chelsea defence. Does that. Haaland's run's a good one because it takes two Chelsea players with him. Cherky, man. A millisecond of hesitation from Foden then would have been a no-brainer pass. It would have been like, I've got to give it Cherky because he's just going to smash it. First time, 2-0 most likely. Oh, that's a bad pass, that, from Foden. It really was. Oh, I don't want to regret that, man. 8 minutes to go. Can we win this 1-0? A sneaky little 1-0, man. He's injured, Jack. He's injured. Rodri holding off Cole Palmer. Nothing silly, Rodri. Nothing silly. Wins the foul. Well done, Rodri. I think one thing Cole Palmer would probably do is come back with a bit of respect. I think Liam Delap was it was a shithouse, that was. That was a shithouse thing to do. Good ball from Nico O'Reilly into Bernardo Silva. Really good. Doku holds it up. Bernardo Silva, man. He's having a great game. Donnarumma. Out to Kasanov. No mistakes, lads. Keep it simple. Looking for options. Nice and simple. Rodri comes and collects. Composed. Great stuff from Rodri. Good vision from Kasanov. I mean, it wasn't a Cherky. We've got a big pocket of space here. Don't lose it. Well done, mate. Well done. Into Foden. Nearly lost it, but got it out to Doku here. Doku slowing it down. Coming inside. Strength from Jeremy Doku. Netu can't do anything about it. Foden, keep it. Keep it. Well done. Out to Nunes. Nunes is going to think about the shot. He's got Haaland on the right of him for some reason. Haaland's drifted out to right wing, and then Foden gives it away. I've heard Villa as well. I'd be surprised if we let Marmoush go. But wait, where's he playing? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, he's the sort of player that would go somewhere else and do incredibly well. That would be the sad side of it. Would be for City fans. We would foul, that is, Chalobah right through the back of Doku. As City fans, we'd be looking at Marmoush going to the likes of Spurs or Villa or anywhere really. And if he gets regular game time, he's going to score goals. He's going to score wherever he goes because he's a goal scorer. And I think we'd be like, oh, we should never have sold him. But the question is to where would we have played him in this team and gotten the best out of him? Because I guarantee wherever he goes, he either plays as a false 9 or as a 9. I doubt you'll see him coming off the left like he will have to at City. Or, you know, as frequently as he's had to at City. Foden! Giving it away again. Bernardo Silva trying to get back. Nico O'Reilly trying to stop Reece James. We've given a foul away. But Foden, mate, got up your game, man. You and Cherky are both well off the pace today, man. Well off it. And this is why Pep's got him Doku on. He's recognised it. I don't think it's a coincidence that he's thrown Doku on as well. Because you just need that creativity. We're not getting it. Bernardo Silva with another tackle. Another tackle, winning the ball. Chelsea throw-in. Great stuff from Bernardo Silva, man. This guy. If I said it in the player ratings for the Forest, for the Sunderland game. If you don't... People always say to me, I don't get why Bernardo Silva. What does he do? What does he do? Watch him. The guy's not going to get you goals. He's not going to get you assists. But watch what he does for the team. The guy's been sensational today. He really has played very well. Really, really good. Bernardo Silva gives it away. He's got it back. Cherky. Step over from Cherky. What? Too much. Just gives it away. There's too much fancy footwork again from Cherky. Just the simple shit would have sufficed then. Would have been no problem. Bernardo Silva legging it back. Trying to get back. Nunes, ball out, shocking. Shocking from Enzo Fernandez. I don't think he will, but I mean, he's not doing well at the minute. I don't think Foden will get dropped, to be honest. I think he needs to do more. He needs to be worse than this. We've not been the same since Troutman retired. In what sense, Church? In what way? I presume you're joking. But in terms of what? I mean, I don't think anyone can be the same as someone who's willing to play on with a broken neck. Haaland's won it back here. Cherky with some step up. Oh, lovely. Well played, Cherky. That's the ingenuity we like to see. Haaland, just slow it down. Cuts it back to... Cherky's mistake, really. Foden was never on there. That pass to Foden. It was great play from Cherky to get in the position. But the pass, again, the final third execution's been so poor. So poor. I mean, this first half compared to the second half, it's, you know, we were much better in the first half overall. But I think a 2-0 win would be nice, wouldn't you? A little dink! Oh! Not a bad effort, that one from Cherky. You can see what he's trying. Again, though, doesn't work. Execution doesn't come off. No need to press two fucking players on a goalkeeper there, is there? Bernardo Silva, high up the pitch, but look at him go, man. The guy is non-stop running. Look at him, he's tracking back. He's only, it's a matter of, he's getting on the wrong side of, he's already on the wrong side of 30, isn't he? So, look at him, man, pressing. Big up per BPM, mate. If he was on the bench, Foden or Cherky equals sub. Who was on the bench? Not sure what you mean, P. But we're in trouble here. Ball around Nathan Ake. He's allowed the lap to get inside him there. Slowed it down at least. Gusto inside to Cole Palmer. I smell something. I'm smelling something here. on the 88th minute as well. Chelsea on the attack. No tracking of the run there. Hato across, Cole Palmer. It's deflected. Donnarumma. Not a save, just collects it. But we've improved over the course of this second half. We have. I think we have. It's better than it was at the start of this second half. We had the ball a minute ago. We've given it away. City throw. City throw. Give it. Yeah, he's giving it. But yeah, no, I think Cherki and Foden. I would argue Cherki's like been more intentional with his contribution today. Cherki's at least, you know, tried more things. Foden hasn't really been that audacious today. He's not tried to do the ostentatious, like, ooh, look at this, a little fancy flick and trick, or anything that meaningful from Phil Foden, really. He's not even been able to get the basics right today, Foden. And we're talking simple shit from Foden, really, where it's just been a simple pass and it's like, you've given it away, mate. You know, normally he executes that ball. I'm thinking that ball to Haaland in a 2-on-1 situation. Normally, that's his bread and butter. He'll just get that right between Jorgensen and I think it was Chalobah who was the chasing defender. Get it into that gap. Haaland on the meet it, 90th minute. 6 minutes of injury time have been added on. Free kick to Chelsea. Oh. Donnarumma. Well done, big man. Gianluigi, he bowls it out. Doesn't wait around, looking for a second. Will we live to regret that? Doku's on his own, really. Chelsea have got all the numbers back. We've got to slow it down here. Doku to the byline. Reece James. Referee says no foul because it's Reece James. He can do what he wants. Jason. At least it's a clean sheet. It's not yet, but hopefully it will be. Ball broken here, though. Cherki. Fucking stupid. Like, why is he doing those stupid step over shit things, man? Ball in from Kusanov. It's Chelsea throwing. Great play from Kusanov again. Really, really good interception. That was a vital touch. But Cherki with this little flip-flap. He tried a little drag of some kind. I don't think there's a word for what he tried to do there. But it didn't come off, is the point. It's nice when it comes off, mate. But this is exactly why Pep had a go at you, even though you played well. Because he said it's great when it comes off. You got to get the basics right, though. Ake. Being chased. Oh, and Gusto's fucked it. He's fell over. Hilariously, to be honest, because that looked like pretty a simple situation. But I think he's just like, I don't know what he's done. I think he's shit himself. I think he's pretending. It's like that, what's that goalkeeper called for Villa yesterday who cried? I can't deny that I felt horrible for him. I felt bad for him. But he was clearly crying because, like, he was and then he faked an injury as well. That was embarrassing, that was. Wasn't it, man? Not Villa. Forest. What's his name? Was it Victor? Victor was his name? So obviously, I know Sells very well. And he comes straight on, doesn't he? Big up Russ. Not enough depth and quality to drop Foden. Yeah, I agree. I think Foden, because you know what he can do. And it's the same with Cherki. The only rotational option is Doku for one of them. In this system, if you play Reinders, you play Nico G or Rodri, and you play Bernardo Silva, then you have an option of 3 either side of Haaland. Of Doku, Cherki, and Foden. And in a few weeks, maybe even less, that could be Semenyo, Doku, Cherki and Foden. And in which case, Foden, you cannot be getting away with performances like this because Semenyo or Doku or Cherki or whoever it is that is waiting in the wings is going to take your spot. And as much as I love Phil Foden, he's got that extra bit of love from Manchester City fans because he is one of our own, because he's a Manc, and because he's came through as a boyhood Manchester City fan. You get that extra bit of love. But unfortunately, it can only be pushed so far. We've been done here. Gusto's done. Nico O'Reilly. Ball across. Nathan Ake. No! It's 1-1. How the fuck have we done this, lads? How have we done this, lads? I know how we've done it. You're not taking your chances. Far too poor in front of goal. Foden and Cherky. Arguably Haaland, potentially. The guys up the other end have let us down. It's the guys up the other end. Look at Bernardo Silva. He's haunched over him, his hands on his knees, man. Like, even their goal was scabby, man. I don't know how he didn't get it in to begin with, Enzo Fernandez. But, what a joke, man. What a joke. I mean, the save from Donnarumma to begin with, and he's so lucky that he gets it back. So lucky. What a save that was from Donnarumma, but it just doesn't get it away from anywhere, and then he can just toe poke it in like he scored in the World Cup fucking final, mate. You're a fucking scabby piece of shit that plays for a fucking tin pot club that likes to sell players rather than buy for the sake of money, mate. Fuck you, man. You're a fucking shithouse. You're a fucking £100 million fucking flop, mate. That's what you are. I hope Callum McFarlane stays there for the rest of your fucking life, mate. That's your future. Callum McFarlane. Or how about Liam fucking Rosinia? How's that for a fucking future? Good luck to you, mate. Fucking hell. Now, you've only got yourselves to blame, lads, though, City. You've only got yourselves to blame for not winning this game. Nowhere near good enough. In front of goal is the point. I said that against Sunderland, and it's the same. It's not good enough in front of goal. And it's the one area we've been fantastic with. All season we've been fantastic. You're saying a VAR check. I'm not sure what they're checking. It looked well onside to me if you're looking for an offside. We're playing on, so that's that then. It's not the title, by the way. 6 points gap. That's doable. There's no way. No way is this title being written off because of this. If we lost, this title's not over. If it remained a 7 point gap, it's not over. But Ryan Cherky, Phil Foden, those two in particular, I am looking at as a real reason why this game has ended up with more dropped points because of your decision making in the final third. Time and time again over the whole 90 minutes. More so Cherky, but he's had more opportunities than Foden. Foden's been nowhere near as involved as Cherky, but he's offered the same output, which is virtually non-existent, you know. And the two of them together really have let us down here in terms of decision-making, creativity. We could be about to lose it here. Rodri's got it back. Goes long. And Chelsea could win this. They could fucking win this. Enzo Fernandez shot. Donnarumma collects. We're cooked. That title is not ours, says Del Clouds. I think it's incredibly difficult, but I'm certainly not in a position to think this is a write-off. No way. Long way to go yet, mate. Long way to go. And I agree with the frustration and the fact that we are, letting ourselves down here. We are giving it Arsenal at this point. But I'm not in the camp of thinking this is over. No way. You can get angry. We can all get angry and blame everyone else. But this is an intern. Look inside. Look inside. Look at yourselves. This is a go and look in the mirror moment. This is not a case of referee this, Chelsea that, Arsenal lucky this. This is look at yourselves, lads, because you've let yourselves down here. 2 games back to back in particular have just been a real fucking damp squib of a performance in front of goal. Can we nick it? No. Goal kick. That's the game. Big up Mullet. There goes the full-time whistle. They're all on yellows and have run into the fans. That's a yellow for them all. You can't do that. Sterling versus Bournemouth. Anyone? That would have been nice, wouldn't it, mate? That would have been nice. But I mean, I don't think we've been robbed either. I just feel like it's a real fucking Cherky hanging his head. Yeah. It's on you, mate. It's on Foden. It's on Cherky. It's on Haaland. It's on these front players, that the forward-thinking players, Foden and Pep are having a big argument. It's a big hug from Pep, but you can see there's disagreements there. Foden's not happy. He's getting a big hug off Pep. Good to see Pep do that, by the way. I think he's a fantastic manager. That's class from Pep. But this is a problem. I'm more bothered about the faces. Is anyone else? The faces of Bernardo Silva, Rodri, Foden, they look dejected. They look dejected. This was supposed to be a bounce-back moment for City as well. This was supposed to be, well, we dropped points against Sunderland. We've won 8 in a row. Undefeated in 9 still. We are still undefeated in 10 now. But we were supposed to bounce back this game with a win, regardless of the opponent. It was Chelsea. The players on the pitch are good players, but they are in disarray, Chelsea. They are not in a good spot right now. We should be putting them to the sword and burying them. We should be. And we've failed to do that, man. And we had the opportunity to win this game by more than 1-0 2 or 3 potentially. Wouldn't have been an unfair reflection of how the game panned out. 3-0, no one was complaining. No one was saying flattered to deceive. Everyone would have expected City to have bounced back. We failed to do that, but the performance, the control, the build-up play, the first third, the second third was good from City today. It was good. It was good against Sunderland. It's the final third that in these 2 games have let us down. And you don't take your chances, lads. And if you fail to create them, even worse. And the second half is the reason we've lost this game, because we failed to create enough. First half, we created enough and didn't take them. That's a problem, not taking your chances. But Haaland's got another game without a goal as well. He'll be back. John, don't know where is he world class. What the fuck is he doing? I don't know who you're talking about, mate. But yeah, there's a few players there that have let us down today, mate. Cherky and Foden for me. I'm really frustrated with them. Really frustrated with their performance today. But I'm not saying this is over, though. That's the thing. I don't feel like this is over. I think a lot of people are writing this league off now because of that. I just don't feel like this is a write-off for the season. No way is this a write-off. We've got Semenyo coming in, which is going to add some goals in the final third. You know, another addition to that final third necessity that we are clearly missing. Callum McFarland's being lauded as a hero here by the Chelsea players, pushing him into the crowd. Like, this is embarrassing that we've been able to... Fucking hell, man. Because they weren't good. Cole Palmer was shocking today. He was shocking. He was giving it away left, right and centre. Pedro Neto was equally shocking. He was awful. I don't think they deserved a point, but we deserve to drop points, if that makes sense. We have given them this. By our own stupidity in front of goal, our own poor decision making. So frustrating. But look, we are hoping for Arsenal to lose one game and then we can technically say it's in our hands. Because if we beat them, it comes down to goal difference. But 6 points gap is big, but not insurmountable. It is not. No, I agree, but so are they. I agree, but so are they. They're going to drop points. I don't see how... Yeah, they will drop points, though. I don't see how they don't. Nice one, mate. Brighton next. That's a must-win game. Must-win game. Really is. Bitter pill to swallow, this one. Really, really tough pill to swallow. Gutted. I mean, 93rd minute equaliser. What a load of shit. What a load of shit. Big up, Del. Let's not be delusional. Arsenal ain't slipping and we keep dropping points. We said that at the start of the season, though, mate. It's not delusion. Arsenal will drop points. They will continue to win if we keep giving them glimpses of it's our year, you know. And I mean, you know that feeling? Let me talk to you honestly. If you've followed football for, well, I'm 37. and I've been a season ticket holder at City. I was a season ticket holder from the age of 3 to 2023. So I've, and obviously followed them everywhere outside of the Etihad and Main Road. I know enough about feelings and momentum, and I feel like since 2012, Manchester City have gone into title races almost every year, and there's a feeling. It's an indescribable feeling that you get that it's your year. And I'm sure some of you are going, what the fuck are you talking about? And some of you are going, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's a feeling. It's a momentum factor. It's an indescribable. It's not tangible, but it's there. It's just this aura. It's a feeling. I feel like this season we've got it a little bit, but I don't think any City fan has stopped to ask the question, what do Arsenal feel? What do they feel? Now, have they got the experience to gauge their own feelings? Because they're such an irrational fan base to begin with, that can you take their words seriously for a fan base that hasn't witnessed their team lift a trophy for 20 years? How can you gauge what that feeling is when you haven't done it yet? So it's hard to take an Arsenal fan's word seriously in that department. But if my radar is thinking, my lizard brain is thinking that Arsenal have a stronger feeling than we do. And it's not a case of we don't believe, it's a case of they believe more. They feel like it's just more of an inevitability than we do. That we feel like we have to blag it a little bit. We're going to have to work for this one this year. This is going to be one of them years that we might not be able to get the job done quite as effectively as we have done in the past. It feels like one of those years that we might be close but not close enough type years. But I haven't given up, though. I feel like Arsenal could capitulate. We've just got to keep within distance, and this is within distance. 6 points is within distance, and it would be stupid to suggest it's not. 6 points. We were 8 points behind United with 6 games to go. 6 games to go. 8 points behind. We won the league. You can't be giving up. And I mean, yeah, that's yesteryear. That's Manchester City of old. Without Pep, that's Mancini. So worse things have happened in football. Bigger capitulations have happened in football. And that's what we need. That's what we need, unfortunately. That's what we need. We need something like that for Arsenal to fall off. And that's the sad reality of this game, man. I don't know why you're annoyed at Bernardo Silva, man, because I thought he was the best player on the pitch for City today. I thought, one of the best players for City today. There was a cross at the end that you might be annoyed about, because it was the last kick of the game that he crosses it out for a goal kick. But I think Bernardo Silva was really good today. Yeah, Rodri was great. Rodri was good. I agree with that. 4 premiers in a row, mate. Yeah, I like the name, but I appreciate the support even more, mate. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, Blues, you're gonna have to take this one on the chin, as we all are, me included, of course. And it's a shit one. It's a shit one. I'm getting more and more pissed off the more I think about it, because that was 1-0. Win the game, 3 points, 4 point behind Arsenal. You've kept a clean sheet. Chelsea, it's a shit one, this. It's a shit one. It's a scabby one. But I'm not done giving up yet. I'm not giving up on this season. No way. No way, man. Player ratings in the morning. That's going to be interesting, because I'm curious to see what the numbers say. I guarantee you the numbers will speak highly of certain players that don't actually, have a good final number, a good rating, because I think Cherky's numbers will flatter to deceive. I think he will have good numbers, Cherky. I can guarantee you. But did he play well? No, he didn't play well. He did not play well. His output was nowhere near good enough. Foden was arguably worse. Haaland depends on those two, really. And if they're not firing, he's not firing. So, yeah, I feel the same against Arsenal. Says Thoth Norbert. What do you mean? But I mean, in terms of the feelings I was talking about. But I'm not willing to hand this title over to them. No fucking way. No way. Big up QWERTY. Let's not lose the hope, guys. We got what it takes to win over Bottlers. More games to go. Let's hope we win and they bottle it. This was supposed to be a game where we claw it back even more, because I'm pretty sure Arsenal face Liverpool next, don't they? But this is what we're doing now. We've been resorted to checking fixtures. Yeah, we play before Arsenal this Wednesday. Make sure you're tuning in for the Watchalong, 7th of January, Wednesday night, 7:30 here in the UK, kickoff time. City versus Brighton. Win that, 3 points behind Arsenal with a game extra. Arsenal host Liverpool the day after on Thursday night. And then who's to say next Thursday night Liverpool haven't drawn to Arsenal, got it back to 4 points, and we're back to where we are at the beginning of play yesterday. And before you know it, we are back in a title race, which just shows that's so plausible, by the way. Such a plausible scenario. There's plenty of worlds and scenarios where Liverpool go to Arsenal and scab a point. They're not playing well, Liverpool. I understand that. They're not playing well. But there is a world where Liverpool can take a point off Arsenal, and we beat Brighton, and it's 4 points. It just makes you've got to think about next week. I understand there can't always be a next week in a season because there's only 38 game weeks in the season. But at this point, we've just gone past halfway. There is a long, long way to go yet, and I'm nowhere near done writing this season off. Nowhere near. Champions League, FA Cup. There's success for this team this year. I believe in that. Big up Marcus, thanks for the super chat, mate. Taking Reinders off for Doku instead of Cherky Foden makes no sense when he offers more defensively than them. Felt something was off when Ake got on. I think that's a good point with what you've suggested there. I don't think Reinders is... I'm not sure about the defensive side of Reinders' game, because I don't think he is as defensive as people think he is. I mean, he was playing so high up the pitch in this game, but I do agree with Doku on for one of Cherky and Foden and keep Reinders on, not because he's defensive, but because he was playing well. I think Reinders was playing better. I think he was just playing well. And, you know, Cherky and Foden, I don't think Ake has got anything to do with it, but I just feel, disappointing. Really disappointing. I agree. Cherky, Nico O'Reilly's tired, but I mean, Vardiol's injured again. That's a sickener as well. I forgot about that. Vardiol's injured as well. That's a shitter. That is. Oh no. So that's left back options have gone at that point. Vardiol, Nico O'Reilly, Ryan Aït-Nouri. They're your three left back options at Manchester City. Two of them are unavailable. Vardiol looked like he was seriously injured because he was like being carried off. And see you later, Phil. Have a good one, mate. And obviously Ryan Aït-Nouri is away at AFCON. Right, I'm off. Player ratings in the morning. Shit one this. Tough pill to swallow. We're going to have to do it. Make sure you're leaving a like on the video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. Come and tune in for the Brighton game. Surely we win that one. We win that one. We come back. We bounce back. We get that gap back to 3 points. Arsenal have to beat Liverpool. Can they do that? That'll be a big statement from them if they do that, had we beaten Brighton. But even though that may well happen, we've got to just do our job, man. We've got to do our job. That's it. Right. Take care. Enjoy yourselves to the best of your ability, because this is shit. Going to come back in the morning with a player ratings video where I'm pissed off. So I'll see you then.